Hey there, everybody. Looks like this is working. Let's just check our sound settings. That looks like that's going. This looks like it's going. All right. So, yeah, back into this. I just was looking at it. I realized I need to go give Maria some pictures, but I don't know if I can do that right now. Maybe I can. Yeah, I was buying food and ingredients. Let's go see if I can go there and get that done. It is daytime.
Let's go.
Do it this way. All right. Go ahead and grab my laptop as well, unfortunately.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
I wonder if Moore's ghost thingy has to move if somebody else tries to sit there.
Luis is the only one left.
Alright. You want some
Mister.
pictures, kid? Yeah, we got that weird one with the faces, but no dead bodies, thankfully.
So pretty.
Is that place where they dig up crystals? Why are they digging up people here? They just look like people. Don't worry about it. Tell Maria about all the memories I made there.
Thank you.
I'm strong now, so I won't cry anymore. No, there's gonna be some times where it's a good idea to do that. You shouldn't be one of those emotionally stunted people that can't show your emotions about anything. Yep, always be here to welcome you with a smile. That's nice. Okay. I'll stay put and watch over you. Okay. I wonder if she means that poster of me. Maybe that's what that fairy means. Okay.
What now?
Alright, I have to go hint in our
Alright then.
thing here.
Let's go.
Center. Here we go. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You did it. You defeated the founder.
Jeez.
Word travels fast, huh? They're causing quite a stir in Grand Trat, so indeed it did. And it was really him they were hiding in their headquarters?
Right.
Yeah, that was their secret weapon they're going to release inside Grand Trat. I see. Well, the fact that you slay it and say the capital is the talk of the town right now. Though there are those who are skeptical about your achievement. What's new? Don't get discouraged. There are people out there who still believe that you're a hero. I'm one of them. Besides, when the news came in that they'd been vanquished, there really was joy in the air. It's been a long time since we felt that.
Mate.
Okay, cool.
We did it.
Okay, and then we'll get a little bit of Magla,
Alright.
because I can't get any more courage. And that's actually kind of good, because we're somehow running a bit low on that, but whatever. Is there any new ones? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So,
Let's see.
let's see if there's any new
Really?
requests. Nope. Okay, just looks like we gotta go find some of the solutions to the old ones. And I think we're at the point where we've gotta go do those 3 towers now. Which, okay. We've got enough
Let's go.
days left that what I kind of want to do is just run back and forth between towns, potentially, and use that as time to cook more of the food and also to take
Now
baths.
then, what should we do?
But I kind of feel like I could also be doing something slightly different
Now
from the
then.
way I'm doing it. Alright, so where are you weird questy tower thingies? I know there's one actually at the very south of the map, actually.
Be that as it may.
Actually, is there one more normal
Don't
quest
lose
for us
focus.
to do first?
Yeah, but it's your call.
Oh, that'll be unpleasant weather. So let's go see if there's one that has good weather. That one's got blight, the other one's got blight. This one only has
that
dread,
as it
so
Don't lose.
But
we'll
then...
head here first.
It's your call.
Great.
So we teleport onto Martira, then we fly our way over here, and I'm going to try something different in the evening where I don't try and teleport back to town. I'm going to see if we can camp in the Gauntlet Runner and get a bath that way.
Let's see.
Let's see. I just want to double check here. There's
Let's
3 of those,
see.
right?
All right.
Pretty sure it's just
What a
those 3, and
view.
that's like literally all we got left to do. After that's going to be camping, I guess. Expedition 33 seems to have received, well, I picked that up since it bounced off P3R. Oh, since you bounced... What's Expedition 33? I've never heard of that one. And how were Expedition 1 through 32? Did you play those as well? Alright, let's see here. Stale black bread, we've never made that. 300 Almighty, that's trash. Gradually covers MP while walking in dungeons. I wonder how much this actually is, though. Like, is it 1 per second? Because then it would be garbage. 2 per second would be kind of okay. And 3 per second would still be, like, just kind of okay. It'd be 4 per second where we'd start to see something that's actually really worth making. Because we're looking at comparing that to Curse Love Ballad, and this is 100 MP for everybody, and Curse Hex removal, and you can use it in combat. I'll make one, but
All right.
this will be high as May, yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, the thing that I might actually play, as well as Cities Skylines, is more of Against the Storm, although I'm behind on that. I haven't gotten any of the DLCs. Make cut as many corners as you like in cooking. Do you like just circular food, Seisme? Is that what you're talking about? However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. I mean, depends on how desperate you are. We cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that,
The quality of your results will directly reflect the focus you put into your process. Training with the blade is not so different. Yeah, City Skylines, I actually made a lot of progress in redoing the same city over again with a different layout for the thing, but yeah, it's a French JRPG. Is it? Wouldn't that make it an FRPG? I don't know. But the UI seems super Persona inspired. Yeah, France actually does make some RPGs, and they're usually like fairly indie, from what I've seen. But
here we go.
yeah, they're definitely inspired by Japanese RPGs.
Oh,
You know, the dough is white. Why is this a black bread? Amazing. We made a springy and delicious looking bread.
in days gone by,
Present to you... Oh no, wait, I made a different one. The black bread was the almighty damage. Magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. I was wondering if we burned it, but apparently not. Okay. Okay. We don't have any more stats to gain. We don't have any more social links to gain, so I guess this is the time where we would do this.
Hey,
And I did get a bunch of these. I forget which of these is the most valuable. Let's do this. I think this is the most valuable.
so
Moisten the soil with some water before sowing seeds. Also, these ones like a lot of lights to keep the soil covering them minimal. It's not $70, so we might as well check it out. Yeah, usually a lot of those French ones are sort of more indie inspired, I feel like, but... Or is that one of the bigger titles?
The party descends upon the Forsaken Tower. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery, or something else altogether?
For me,
The
like, the
gauntlet
quintessential
runner
French
stops in front of
RPG
the
is, like,
imposing
off, which
structure.
is very indie,
Its
but
glare already
for some
making
reason that
itself
felt very
known.
French to me.
Will they be the ones who discover its truth?
Glad we're finally here and all, but the real trial is still ahead of
in
us.
other words,
So what exactly were you after anyway? Seems to be called a forbidden power, but what is it really? Some kind of weapon, you think? Well, it's a power that is forbidden. Regardless of what it is, if it's power, then we have need of it in our fight against Lewis. Let's see what we can do to claim it.
at last.
Thou hast come to face the trial. Am I guilty of something? That woman's voice, the one guiding us. It's the same one as the one I heard in the ancient Elven Sanctum, and, like, everywhere else in my quest.
Thou must not
Thou who
fail.
hast proclaimed the truth and vie openly for the crown, vie openly for the crown? I can't remember how to pronounce that. Strength enough to say the kingdom shall be demanded of thee. I think it's vie. Virtues of a hero, that is what they shall need of thee.
Now go.
Go forth. He who seeks to guide the people must know that which must truly be confronted. Looks like a triple A game, but it's a debut from a title from a AA studio. Yeah, that sounds like that's kind of right. Wow, it's a fairy. Hello.
That can't be.
This one's got much more elaborate wings than you, Gallica. How come you can't have fancy wings like that?
Well,
Whoa, for real? I project the tiniest bit of magic and suddenly you guys can see me? Didn't see that one coming. Ahem. I'd have thee call me Agrica, though our time for banter is short. Wait, what the hell are you exactly? Whoa, tone it down, kid. This is the Forsaken Tower. It's so forsaken, how come you're here? So come on, spill it. Why would you choose here for your first Trial of the Dragon? The weather was nice. Trial of the Dragon? First, whatever do you mean? Trial of the Dragon sounds... Isn't that... I feel like that's that movie that Chia likes from Persona 4. Okay. Oh wow, you don't know anything, do you? Hulkenberg? No, she doesn't. Things are pretty simple here, really. You make it to the top alive. Couldn't be easier. Quick, nearest. Let us back in the flying machine. We're cheating. And thusly, it begins.
chumps.
Thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero. Conquer thy shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower. Nearest, we're cheating.
Make an attempt.
Have fun with that, kiddos. This fairy's awfully aggro. Okay, well... And she's off. Would someone mind telling me what in the world that was? Comes in sounding all proper ancient, and then suddenly she's like a little brat. Kinda unsettling, that. It's a fairy thing. But it just goes to show that forbidden power or what have you is really here after all. I don't know that that necessarily proves that. Could be a troll. A fairy, huh? What troubles you, Gallica? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
However,
That this power has gone unclaimed for so long implies this trial is no laughing matter. We must be certain we're ready to face it. Getting spooked already? I wouldn't mind exciting myself. If you really want to go through with this, then I won't stop you. It's your decision.
But
Well, I don't know what we're going through here, so we'll just... Alright, let's just figure out what's going on. Probably about to get my ass horrendously kicked. It feels appropriate that there's no random person just standing here, but it would be very funny if there's one of those schlubby-looking guys just standing here being like, oh yeah, I was gonna try this. It's an elaborate fairy prank, that's what
Let's
I'm
go.
thinking. This is probably like some sort of elaborate fairy prank. Gallica's in on it. The real forbidden power was the friends you made along the way. It's like, I didn't make any friends on the way here. Oh god damn it, it's one of these towers.
I see the enemy.
Let's see here. Gonna swap out Heismay for Basilio here for bludgeoning damage.
There they are.
Since there are skeletons here.
Right there.
Come on.
Tough skeletons, jeez.
do this.
Okay,
Go!
well, in that case... Well, let's start us off with a good hit here. Show your joke right as you're typing it. Ha!
That's your opening,
I've
Captain.
got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for.
Master!
It's not a ton of reason for me to hit them with anything here, honestly.
A bit much, actually.
I'll be fine.
Let's do this.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Oh, they're alive.
Down.
What the
Observe the
hell?
enemy.
Okay, never mind
Moving to
then.
the front.
Only 2 enemies left.
This is
Stay
almighty damage, so we'll just finish you off here.
One remaining. Work, Hulkenberg.
Let's stay calm. Charging in.
And I think we can just...
Still here?
Probably... Oh no,
Don't
maybe not.
behold this
Okay,
power.
I guess we're doing this.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Okay. These skeletons are substantially tougher than
Don't
the
let
last set
your
of
guard down.
skeletons,
There's more of them.
inexplicably.
We got this.
Be forewarned, our enemies are aware of us.
Yeah, these things... Oh,
There
jeez.
they are.
Stay vigilant.
Why are you guys set
These
to...
ones aren't messing around.
Wait, really? Okay, crazy that these guys are set to red.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Let's sweep them
Oh,
with our
wow,
tongue.
okay.
Everyone, go!
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness. That's your
Well, I'm
opening.
glad we're using Basilio here, then. I don't know which one's gonna just
be
barely
fine.
survive this, so I'm just gonna skip that.
Awesome
And then
souls,
do this.
your thing.
Got this, Basilio.
Moving to the front.
Probably would be helpful to just have,
Still standing, I
will
like,
fight with
Basilio
pride.
less weak. That would
Forward.
probably be a thing.
I'll get some
Only
distance. Let's
2
go.
enemies left. Stay sharp.
Okay, we'll just do this.
Last one.
Ooh, no, I shouldn't be doing it.
I'll give you the
I don't know if I should be doing that with him. Because he's gonna run out of MP here real fast.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Wow! You've mastered it!
Yeah, the fact that these guys are all
Not bad,
res,
Captain.
kind of wonky. Damage boosted against human-type monsters. I keep thinking that means, like, people like normal people,
I don't
but
see
no, it
any
means those, like, giant-ass monsters that are called humans that look like Carona's Bosch paintings.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Yeah, not by the skeleton, though, and that's what matters.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through. Get
Okay.
a preemptive
Nice
strike.
move.
None of my friends jumping in to help me fight these guys. Fantastic. Okay, need to keep using Radiance.
Flare.
Gonna run out of MP because no one's doing support
That's your
attacks.
This will be
Captain.
over soon. I call
Yeah, I think
upon
the
the
shield
royal
guys got
soul.
slightly more hit points.
So stubborn, hey?
Or something.
Staying safe.
They tend to be the ones that survive, though. The guys with spears tend to be dead more often.
I
The guys with
accept
bows are
my
always
Charging
dead.
in. Right there.
It's a 9.5
Okay,
difficulty
I don't
quest?
think
I
there's
think
any
so,
more
yeah.
backup coming.
Makes me wonder what a
Keep
10 would be.
I only hope this proves me more worthy.
Alright, Stroll's maxed out there.
A new power to wield. That'll do it.
Okay, so
What now?
Stroll. He also needed 20 in Samurai. You know what? We'll just switch you to there. It doesn't actually make a difference because we're not actually using him right now. But this way I don't have to be depressed while I use all the... How's this... Why is this open? Have I already been here? Huh. That's making me worried. What is going on here?
They noticed us. On your guard.
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
They saw
Wait,
us.
there's another one?
On your toes, everyone.
How come you're not exploding? Come on.
Hey,
There we go.
found something.
It's amazing that we find the pottery from those guys after they explode themselves. Killing the prince is probably... I am the prince. What's going on here? Okay, here's the mimic.
Right there. What now?
Alright, I hate these things, but whatever. Let's just swap those guys. We got...
now?
Hulkenberg is set to Paladin right now. And they've got Crusaders. She's got Crusader's Hammer, so that's at least something. Got this unlocked. Does this have Crusader's Hammer? No, it's got Peerless Sanctity, which is not good for this. Unless you mean like the, you know, we separate ourselves somehow from the prince and gain our blue hair back, in which case I guess we could kill the prince that way. I don't know if that would be beneficial for anybody, because how's he supposed to take over for what I'm doing then if that happens? Okay. Who would be good to teach, like, more light attacks to? Wait, what about Juna? Can I... Do I have them? I don't know if I actually made a cleric mask.
What now?
I probably didn't. if I'm totally honest with you. What if I went down and got... Well, first of all, I'm going to shut my phone off because it's going to ring on me. Potential fraud. Cool. Well, not opening that one up then. It's going to tell me that it's potential fraud. I don't know why it tells me that, you know, it's going to keep ringing like that. Alright. So we'll go talk to Moore, and we'll get a mask made for Juno that lets her use holy magic. And then we'll just equip it for all these stupid things that we're fighting. It probably would be good to have that just in general here as well, because we keep encountering this stupid stuff. Alright, Moore, give me a hand.
Now, where was I?
I think I was also thinking of getting more summons as
You've
well.
acquired a new archetype. Would you look at this? Ah, how good
Wait,
of you
do
to
I
come.
get to look at what the royal archetypes are? Okay. Warrior, warlock, blah blah blah. Okay. So we don't have access to this one, but I could get access to that, and that would let me get a... Okay. Ooh, maybe we get to fight Skyrock. Maybe that's difficulty 10. We steal Lewis's ship and crash it into Skyrock and then fight it. Which is irrelevant because we get onto Skyrock by fighting Lewis, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, so we've got this now, which is great. Apparently I should have been doing something like this all the time here, because I could get the Elementalists. I've already got this apparently, but why does it not say that? Oh, it does, but it does it in a weird way. Let's get this. Wait, how come? Oh, it's because it's equipped, that's why. Alright, special experiments here. What are you? Dark magic and poison. Almighty. Does it tell me who uses these? Summoners. Elite summoners. Multi-target electric. Repels physical. That would be good. Pierce attacks that reduce defense. Species single target fire. I probably want this just regardless. Magic that fully restores allies' health. I don't really need that badly. Multi-target light inflicts daze. I'm not looking for a multi-target light here. This would be good. Because I like debuff. So I could possibly switch to the more advanced one at this point in time. Inflicts Hex on Almighty. I might want some of that for later, though. Okay, am I gonna have to fight all these skeletons again here? I want multi-target electric. That's pretty good. Okay, this should be a pretty good mix of things at this point in time. I don't need everything unlocked. Can I learn about the royal archetypes? Doesn't look like it. That's kind of interesting.
What's this?
That... All right.
Is there a point where I will get to read that? I would kind of like if there was a point where I could read that. Alright, say hello to the true owner of the place. Hello, boss. He likes me because I know who the real king of the castle here is.
You'll come again.
Okay. Let's give this a try. Oh, right. Let's actually equip that.
What now?
Okay, Savior's Mask. No idea what that actually equipped in the end, but let's try and find out here. We do have Hamadine now. Okay, that's not perfect, but it'll work. Little guy 1, stay down is what I mean. Oh, little guy won't stay down is what I mean. I mean... yeah, that's true. I do tend to get back up after I get beaten.
Watch
It's that
out.
whole respawn mechanic.
Spotted.
It's fight or flight, mate.
Haha. Alright.
They must have lost sight of us. We can relax.
Got bored.
They found us. Look alive.
Okay.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
We could probably actually just go around
There's still some
resetting these
foes around.
guys and, like, level
let
up
your guard
indefinitely without actually having to fight anything. As they just explode themselves over and over again, but,
There they are.
I kinda don't like doing that kind of thing. Alright.
Forward! Come on!
Take this! We strike first!
There we go.
No
This
quarter!
is our chance. I'm focusing my power.
Nice, okay. Got Heisme right now. I'm gonna use Hamon.
Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Got access to Hamadine.
That's
It woke up,
your
unfortunately,
fault.
but we'll just deal with it.
Critical hit.
Thanks to the extra attacks, we should be able to just nuke this guy down all in one here, I hope.
You hit their weakness.
Charging in, comrades!
I'm actually
Lend
gonna
me
use
your
this.
strength.
Let's do this!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
By this power.
Do I have a more
Lend me your
powerful
strength.
synthesis as well?
Maybe
Not
there's
really.
a better
Okay.
choice. Light!
Let us clean up this mess.
The only problem here is that he doesn't really do better damage than that, but I'll just hit him again with that.
Persona Master.
Okay. Unfortunately... Can I kill him with this?
As the point of a sword!
Yes. Risking
Looks
that
like
was
that's all of
garbage,
them.
but, you know,
Great
whatever, it
job,
worked out.
everybody.
These guys are actually only worth as much of those skeletons.
next
Those
one will
skeletons are way
follow.
easier to kill. This guy will probably drop better
Nice.
loot, though.
Yeah, that feels
I don't
nice.
think he did.
Is that the end
Man.
then? We've cleared the way.
Fair enough, I guess. These treasure chests are showing up on the map, so I'm really confused about them. It kind of implies to me that someone else might have already been here, or I might have already been here. Have I already done this? Am I going completely crazy? Okay. Stuck on the door.
We're respawted.
Yeah? Yeah, buddy?
I see the enemy.
Oh, wait, he's still following
Charging
me.
in! Time for some close combat.
Nice.
Interesting.
Let's do this. First move.
Okay, so now that we're in this situation, what I probably want to do is try to leave this to some other people.
They're weak to
Just
strike
to
attacks.
save myself
Smash 'em
a little
up.
bit of MP. I'm gonna have to
counting
switch
on
to
you.
Basilia more
I'll take
permanently.
care of this. Here I go. Get
Right
ready.
in their weak spot. Beat him down,
Don't
Basilio.
underestimate. Behold this power.
Okay, Hamadine.
Purified. All right. Judah got one.
We can keep them asleep.
Into the
Only
fray!
2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Right there!
Focus down one of them.
Let's print! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Okay,
That's your
let's...
opening, Captain.
That's tough one.
Why is his
will be
attacks
over.
sometimes slashing, but all his abilities are
Got one.
bludgeoning?
Is everyone alright? I shall
eh?
be as a shield.
Okay. He'll lose his turn, and then we can just easily kill him. Let's use Juna to do it, because
Only
she has
one
the
left.
best MP recovery.
counting on you.
Who should I beat down first? I'll
Yeah, we'll
hand
just do
back.
Juna.
This is just what I need.
There we go.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
Kind of easier when you lure them into that sort
I
of
shall
fight there.
strive to use this power wisely.
Alright, I need to switch party members here until I meet another one of those treasure chests, which is... I'm gonna assume that all the treasure chests here are mimics. Okay.
There they are. Forward! All right. How's that?
Okay.
This battle's ours.
Let's
go. By this power.
Perfectly fine with just hitting one of them with Radiance.
Light!
You hit their weakness. That's your
Behold this
opening,
power.
Captain.
Light!
You hit their weakness.
Stay. All
Don't
right.
let up now, Juna.
Ah!
Right in their
Just
weak
a bit
spot.
more. How's
Beat
that?
them
I
down.
stand
Facility.
charging in!
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Huh, take this!
It's okay. We can do this. The next one's
Pass
yours.
that on.
Watch me!
Purified. Give up already. Juna got
Okay.
one.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Okay. We're just gonna be using Basilia for like stage clearing. We're not gonna actually use him for the boss, I suspect. So
Ever greater
it kind of is
heights.
okay if he runs out completely.
Ah, I didn't know I had
Our
it in
foes are
me.
not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Wait, what? Where'd the rest of the skeletons
Be
go?
careful. There's more of them.
Did they decide to all consolidate into one fight?
I see the enemy.
Take it with you, yeah?
Interesting. These doors are already also open. Ah, shit. One of these guys. 2 of these
They
guys. Oh
found
no.
that weak side. They
Right
look
there.
weak.
The heck?
Charging in. Let's push through.
You found something.
This dungeon
Let's
is
take it with
really
us.
weird. Is this like an accumulation of other dungeons I've been to or something
saw
like
us.
that? Because it feels
They'll fuck
very
you up.
much like it's
They saw
I
us.
see the enemy.
On your toes, everyone.
it's literally those guys from like way earlier that gave me so much trouble. Why are they here? Weird. Okay. There's something going on with this tower thematically. I don't know what it is,
No
but
choice but to cut through them.
you guys are red? Seriously? Okay, those always look like they're gonna be ice, so...
What now?
I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about this. Let's swap...
What now?
The problem is those skeletons are also right there. We'll drop out you, we'll bring in Yufa. We'll swap Yufa over to her
What
other
now?
class, because I think I've got enough equipment now that I can do that. So we go from there to Devil Summoner.
Devil Summoner.
And even though it's rank 1, I don't think the rank for that actually matters at all. What does the rank for Summoner even do? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that. It's fine. Alright, so presumably these guys are fire. That's just going out on a limb here. These guys are probably fire. Probably weak to ice. Then
There
after
they
that, we'll
are.
have to deal with the skeletons somehow, which... Sure. Oh, right.
Here we go.
Oh,
I
shit.
shall be
Okay,
your
that was the wrong
opponent.
button. It's fine.
Let's go.
They're
Do
weak
you know
to
anything
ice.
about these guys?
Let's
Yeah, the weak to
stop
ice.
them
looking
cold.
good
Okay,
here.
cool.
Persona Master.
No one here fights alone. I think
Persona Master.
Probably nothing, yeah.
let's keep this
Do
hopeful.
that.
Here I go.
Medium ice to all enemies. Deals heavy ice to all enemies. Much more expensive. May inflict frostbite. Let's try this.
Frost. Yeah. Yufa hit their weakness.
Cool.
By the
Okay.
sworn oath of knighthood. Into the fray for all that we strive for. I'll run you through.
What I want to do here is
I
actually
walk
just
a
move it
rope
so that
county
Yufa
line.
gets another attack
Your turn.
and just blows them
I
away
can
with
do
another
this.
one of those Summon Knight.
Black Frost.
This will probably kill them all. It did. Okay.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. I've done it.
Okay, I want to actually set up
I
some
am
different
most
stuff for
certainly
her.
stronger than I was.
I think that's all of them.
That actually wiped out a lot of those guys. Okay. Oops. I haven't done the inherited abilities for her. Oh, did we? Devil Summoner, Mass Revelry? Yeah, okay. Magic Lineage, Mudo. Don't necessarily know for sure that I need Mudo there, but let's just throw Plunder Magic on here for no good reason. Give her something to do when she runs out. Or if I don't really need her doing something.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Okay.
Let's sweep them with a fire.
Should be able to still take these guys out with our composition
won't hold
here.
back.
Again, because we've got Holy
Flare.
on
You hit their
Yufa
weakness.
too.
That's your
This'll
opening,
be over.
Captain.
So
Show
look up,
you.
that's fine.
Blight. You hit their weakness.
I
Don't let
pray
it
you're
down,
ready.
Juna.
Oh, did I not actually pick that up? I was thinking of picking it up and then I didn't. I was thinking actually I didn't need to pick it up, is what I was thinking.
I
Let's
shall
do this.
confound you!
That works.
By the
Charging in! Let justice prevail!
Just do that.
Right there!
Okay.
behold.
Prince! Blight! Just
You
two
got
left!
him. Nice going,
Behold
Captain.
this power.
Purified. Give up already.
You're
Keep it
an
up,
infant
I hope this can't wake them up.
kings. Give me strength.
No idea if it can or
I
not.
shall be as a shield.
Okay.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Maybe not. We're looking good here.
Yours.
Persona Master.
Oh, that killed him. It's gonna steal a little more MP, but
Smooth
it worked out.
finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay, so we use Basilio for the skeletons, we have to switch to
I'm capable
Juna
too.
for the other guys, and then we have to switch to Heisme for the
I think
treasure
we're in the
chest.
clear.
Basically, every single enemy type I
There
ever
they
have to
are.
have that unique different person here.
Stop staring
our
at
chance.
us.
Definitely can.
Everyone,
Man.
go.
Okay.
By this power.
I think we just
Better be sure.
skip.
I'm counting on you.
I'll show
I've
you.
lost the ability to use ice here, and that's fine.
No need to rush. Up close and personal. Fool!
This for no reason.
Devil Summoner!
Use Summon Knight here, and then I'll use the weaker one for the next hit.
I got one.
You're doing
That's how
Is
you
everyone
do it.
alright?
Huh.
Into the fray!
Only two enemies left.
Take this!
Stay sharp.
Worthy foe after
I will
all!
fight with pride. The next one's yours.
This'll be over.
Give up already. Juna got
And that's
one.
the talent of a
Devil
songster.
Summoner!
Yeah, I kind of want to plunder magic here. It's gonna wake up that could.
The
You know,
enemy
nope,
still
it didn't,
stands.
thankfully. Okay. This way I can sort of rotate in as many extra turns for, like, mana regen as possible.
Right there! They yet
Which is
cling
kind of
to
what we're
life.
doing
Okay,
here.
forward. A tough one.
I'll give you the performance of a life. Your turn.
Devil
Because
Summoner!
we're getting, like, 3 for every time it sort of, like, goes like
I'm
that.
sorry, everyone.
And we can
By the
just
sworn oath of... Take this!
finish it off like that.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Okay.
Not
That felt
bad,
very
if I
efficient.
say so myself.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time
I'm
being.
really confused still as to what Devil Summoner levels actually do. Because I'm looking at this and it's like, it doesn't look like it does anything.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, speaking of, we're
What
gonna
now?
switch to you. Okay, so Yufa out, Basilio in. For skeleton clearing, they're all in the middle.
Right there.
We've been spotted.
Wait,
On your
really?
guard.
I didn't think that they could actually see over the railing like that. Normally they sort of can't. But I guess because it has a ranged attack, it's allowed to.
I think we'll be okay if we made it this far. Probably.
There they are. All right. How's that?
They are
Raw stats.
Okay,
yeah.
let's clean them up
set.
quick.
You
Make the first move.
Okay.
Is there
Save
another way?
mine.
We're looking good here.
This is just what I need.
Hamadine, the... I don't see a shield. Oh, there it is.
Purified. You hit their weakness.
I'm ready whenever.
Don't let us down, Juna.
I should actually see if I've got a better weapon for
beat
this
up
guy,
Juna.
Serve
too.
the enemy. Charging in! Right there!
Only two
I will
enemies
fight with
left.
pride.
Stay sharp.
Let's go.
Okay, I want to make sure that we actually get some kills here.
Flare.
You hit their weakness. That's
Move them both up. I should be okay anyway, unless I miss an attack.
That one.
Okay.
Keep it up, Juna.
Awesome souls, do your thing.
There we go.
What a
Rank 20 is
finale.
much higher stats than rank
Keep your
1?
energy up,
Interesting.
everyone. Applause, please.
Maybe I should level her up a lot
Tremble
then in that
before
case,
thee.
just so that I can get the stats, but I don't know if I need them that badly. That cleared out all of them. Nice. Okay. The way that it, like, multi-clears enemies, I'm still not clear about, because it sometimes happens and it sometimes doesn't, and I've never been entirely sure what causes it to do one or the other. I forget what kind of human this is. I think I use wind against it, don't I? I can't really remember.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through.
It's too
Okay.
late for
This battle's
you!
ours. Let's go.
Start with these guys first. Start with you.
You hit their weakness. Press your opening, Captain. Faster. Purify. You hit their weakness.
Okay.
Don't let up now, Juna.
You're
Basilio
a bit
took him
more.
down. He does good work.
It's
Anyone
moving
else
to the
wanna
front.
try him?
Huh. Take this. Still standing,
Only
I
two
see.
enemies left. Stay sharp.
I think Juna can one-shot this guy.
Flare! Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
Watch me. Light.
There we go. I'm guessing that killed both skeletons in the room, so now I just have to worry about the human. Which hopefully is not looking directly at me right now, which it probably is.
Our foes are not
Right
vanquished.
there.
Be
Nope.
on your guard.
Okay.
Time for some close combat.
How's that?
Charm.
Nice. That was easy.
You have the
Start
edge.
fighting. Get ready. They're totally fireproof.
Weak
You
to
better use
slashing.
something else.
Charging in. Come forth, royal soul.
So we do this?
I'll cut through.
You hit their weakness.
That doesn't
That's
do
your
that much
opening,
more
not
damage.
just the
Probably
dance for
partly
you.
because oh, that guy
You
woke up.
might say it's to die for.
We want him to not wake up from whatever we're doing here.
Forward. Ha! The blade's edge.
You hit their weakness.
There we go.
That's your
The other guys we can wake up because we'll probably be able to finish them off in this turn.
Purify. You hit their weakness.
Who should
Don't
I
let
beat
up now,
down first?
Juna.
So you are weak to his regular attack.
Come in!
Gotta stay calm.
I think what we'll do is we'll just slam strike you.
Good
Weak
going,
attack, that'll finish him
Basilio.
Moving
off.
to the front.
I don't think I need to do anything with Hulkenberg necessarily. We'll just attack
Take
you.
this!
So I don't care if I
I will
wake him
fight
up.
with pride. I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
Not awake, right? Good.
Don't underestimate me. I'll show you.
Hammer done. Should be a near kill.
Only two
I'm
enemies
ready
left.
whenever.
And we
sharp.
should be able to finish this off with just this in
Hi,
Hulkenberg.
bud. They're still breathing.
That
Observe the
resist is
enemy.
very high.
Huh. Right there. Stay
That one.
focused.
Hulkenberg's
Well done,
got this
Hulkenberg.
handled.
Since you're still asleep, that's fine.
Only one left.
I'm spending way too much MP on Heroic Slash, though, considering what we're getting out of it. I wonder if Royal Slash is better? But he doesn't have weakness against that, so...
Ha!
You hit their weakness. That's
This
your
moving to
opening,
the front.
Captain.
Behold this power.
See, I can run
Maybe
in
you're
and
weak
hit it
to
with
slash
my
attacks.
melee attack, but
That should make
it
this
doesn't
easy.
do much. It blocks all my other stuff, though, so this is kind of what I've got.
Good night. You hit their weakness.
So right now, it doesn't
let's
matter.
do this.
I don't want to charge before I do this. I could bring in Stroll instead of having Juna attacking. Yeah, I could actually do that. I'll see how that does.
For all that we strive for.
Do this even if it doesn't
I'll
do
run
much.
you through.
Behold. Prince! The blade's edge!
Don't underestimate.
The curtain.
I'm
Okay, this
ready
is a
whenever.
charged regular attack. I don't think it's going to actually do very much,
crush
but
Right in their weak spot.
it's 23 damage. That's
I'm stepping
so
back.
pathetic.
Oh, power of heroes.
Okay.
I stand waiting.
I was hoping for way more out of that one. Now weak to a bunch of different things. Still weak to a bunch of things. I think it's just gonna keep doing single target.
Come forth, royal soul.
Let's try this.
The magic seeds.
That's not much more damage.
I've got just the dance for you.
Good night.
And we don't get the extra action, so it's
should I
definitely
beat
better
down
to stick to
first?
regular attack, but, like, how little Basilio is doing is wild to me.
Get stuck!
Right in their weak spot.
9 damage,
It's all the
okay.
enemy.
Basilio.
Let justice prevail. Is that all?
Prince. I'll cut
You
through.
hit their weakness. That's your
I'll give
opening,
you the
Captain.
performance of a life.
The curtain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
I'm ready
using
whenever.
2 times 0 equals 0 moment, yeah.
I love this path.
I need to figure out what weapon to
I'll
use for
crush
Basilio,
ya.
because clearly I'm using the wrong one. Gain 4 turn icons, you bastard.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
No.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. She's knocked out.
Okay, I think we just have to reset this combat.
This. Come on, not like this.
What I'm gonna probably have to do here is swap out Basilio after we take out the skeletons.
Charging in.
I think we
Let's
replace
go.
him with Heisme.
I'll cut
You
through.
hit their weakness. That's your
I'll
opening,
show
Captain.
you.
Purify. You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down?
Don't let up now, Juna.
We'll do this.
Hold
Are you
on.
forward? Yeah, you're
All
forward.
awesome
Okay.
souls, do your
Right in
thing.
their weak spot. Beat them
Like
down,
a swan
Basilio.
into the fray. Huh, take this. Numbers dwindle.
Hulkenberg's
Behold.
got this handle.
I walk.
Okay.
I won't hold back. The blade's edge.
Still asleep. Good.
This'll be over soon. Watch me. Light.
All right. See the finish.
Staying
Okay,
sane
now we
in a
swap to
fight?
Heisme.
Not bloody likely. You got this.
Ready.
I stand ready.
And Hulkenberg, you do nothing this turn.
I shall be as a shield.
Basilio's a walking bomb. I think I'm using his basic gear though is the problem, because I don't use him that often. So I think that's what
Come forth,
the
royal
problem
soul.
is.
You hit their weakness. That's
I've
your
got
opening,
just
Captain.
the moving to the front.
Only one left. Good. Finish them off and we're clear.
Be neither timid nor assassin.
Okay. I don't think that the one
I
hit's
show
actually
no
likely to work
mercy.
here, but
You hit their weakness. Nice.
yeah,
Observe
Heisme is
the
also
enemy.
not using a great weapon, but that's still way better
save
than
the
what I'm
ground.
just
Oh,
getting
power
off
of
of Basilio
heroes.
right now. So, especially because we're getting
Behold.
back MP on it.
I Prince. The blade's edge.
I also know that I
I've
should
got
stick to
just
that
the
attack.
moving to the rear. I'll show you.
Let's use Makarkarn.
How's
Much
this?
thanks.
I don't know who to use it
You
on.
think yourself equal? Now accept your fate. Ha! Die!
Is everyone all
Way
right?
more than what than what Basilio was getting.
Paladin! Not now. I shall
Just do
defend.
that. Neglecting the poor, barely illiterate Farragus. You know, I haven't had time to buy equipment for even the team I'm actually using, so it happens.
I won't hold back.
You hit their weakness.
Okay.
That's your
Up
opening,
close
Captain.
and personal.
The curtain.
You hit their weakness. Don't
Perhaps
let up now,
assassin.
Juna.
I show no
You
mercy.
hit their weakness.
I also don't use Heisme very often,
Charging
which
in,
is why his stuff's the way it is.
Come. As the point of a sword.
Only
I
one
will
left.
fight by this
Finish them
power.
off and we're clear.
Don't under personals behold this
Okay.
power.
What I want to do is Makarkarn someone else now. We'll do Hulkenberg.
Be neither. Ha! Die!
Oh, nope, it's dead. It did die from the
Good
one hit.
finish.
What
Great
the hell?
work, everyone.
Really? I didn't
I'll
think that was
strive
one
for greater
hittable.
heights.
Alright. No? Yeah, okay.
I don't see any more.
That
we're
was
safe.
a lot of stuff here.
What now?
Okay, Hulkenberg, go ahead and first aid yourself. Good enough. And right now, Basilio's fine, because they'll probably be skeletons again. This is the first door I've had to open in a while. Neglecting all the lesser tribes? What about myself? I'm also a lesser tribe.
What now?
Wait, what? I forgot what Gallic was about to say there. Okay. Well, either way, I probably actually did find gear for them, so I'm going to go ahead and equip them now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't actually have anything better there. Yeah, I do feel bad about this, but frankly I've been neglecting everybody, including myself, so it's fine. Probably this. I think this would be good for him. He looks like a Valkyrie, right? Alright, strength 6. A Knight's Bracelet seems like a good one. Gimping the poor lad? Look, just because I think we're behind on him because I just haven't used him that much. It's fine. Oh wow, this is not great. Let's see here. All stats plus 5. No, I can't. Nope, those are both equipped. Agility 4? Nope. Sure. We keep that. Okay, so Heismay is still screwed, but that's fine. Because his ability is to instantly kill someone regardless of stats otherwise. What's going on over here? Hello, cat. Alright, so we've doubled Basilio's damage base, which I think is actually logarithmic, so this is probably going to make him more useful. Interesting that he's causing that much damage to those skeletons, given that his stats are, 0. Alright, let's figure out what this boss is so that we can swap our entire team out for dealing with it. Oh, it's another dragon. Who would have thought? I mean, we did know it was a dragon because they didn't tell us. Still hoping one of these is not a dragon. You know, it's like an F-35 or something. That strong presence that Gallica sensed earlier. There can be no doubt. This must be its source.
As I thought.
Possibility did cross my mind when she mentioned the Trial of the Dragon. 'Tis truly a truly apt name, as it seems we face the genuine article. You know what I really should do is a playthrough that's on easier difficulty, where everybody is doing the Trial of the Dragon, and we just make every single person a martial artist. I've seen a dragon before in the tunnel, but this one is certainly bigger, much, much bigger. We've seen many dragons. We fought like 3 dragons already. This is our 4th dragon.
Well.
I was hoping you'd get real scared and I'd get a few laughs out of it. Ahem, it seems thou hath encountered a dragon in thy journeys before. We've encountered 3. This is the 4th one. We'll encounter 2 more for 6. It's too many dragons. He graduated from hand grenade to war cry.
Impressive.
Guess I'll admit it. I'm almost impressed that you made it this far, so... By thy strength shalt thou fell the dragon, and thus will the trial be complete. Which, I should mention that nobody has pulled this off since the first king was like, hey, let's keep track of the years. That'd be fun. That's why we're keeping track of years?
Huh?
Wait, you're saying you were around before the first king put dates on a calendar? Who even are you? It's a fairy. I don't think fairies die, so, you know. Let us save the parley for later. Eyes forward. Striking is many things, but a patient does not seem to be one of them.
Get ready.
Okay.
It's even more threatening up close.
I guess let's... Devourer of Nations, what a name. Okay, let's figure out what his weaknesses are. Not that.
Watch me! Raging fire!
Okay, definitely not that.
This is nothing.
How polite of it to
I'm
attack
bonusing
all
my power.
resistant people.
Juna's down.
Okay.
It's
So
even
definitely
more
not
threatening
fire.
up close.
Wind!
That worked out to
Persona
hit pretty hard.
Master.
A bit much, please.
After you.
Move
I'm
you
ready.
over.
You better be ready. Hold on.
Let's try our physical attacks. It's not slashing.
Ice charging in! Oh, power of heroes!
It's not
Let's stay calm.
piercing.
Let's go. Hold on.
It's even more threatening up
Martial
close.
artists is very self-sufficient, unsurprisingly.
Forward.
The main problem would be if they're all martial artists, where would we get our healing from? Because that would be rough, but yeah,
No,
like,
this won't
otherwise
work.
that'd
We're
be
looking
fine.
good here.
You know what,
I've
let's
got
just use
just
items
the
here.
dance for you. You might say it's to die
It's
for.
not fire. Is it ice?
I'll go with this.
It's not wheat.
Who should I beat down first? No, not ice. Let's split the bets!
Wait, what?
Dell wouldn't do this.
Weird since this has changed. I feel like these have changed.
Go!
Julio left him wide open.
It's not.
Is everyone
not
alright?
strike.
Weakness. It's even more threatening up close.
Okay, we got electricity and we got Mudo to check.
This should work.
I'll give you the
heal
performance of a
themselves is what I mean?
lifetime.
Aren't they bad at healing? I thought they were really bad at it. Maybe they're not.
This should be good.
Who should I
Okay.
beat down first?
So,
It's even more threatening up close.
not weak to anything and repels fire. Great. Fantastic. Good to know that. Cyclone is the best attack that I've personally got here.
Win!
I'll give you
Persona Master.
I might be best off focusing on Tarunda-ing this guy down.
This might sting.
I'm ready.
Berserker! Don't be scared.
I might actually want to use
By
him
the
as a
sworn oath of
debuffer.
knighthood. With blade in hand.
Next
Strike me if you
proclamation.
dare.
Very, very good. Okay.
Vitus power.
Attack is actually in the positives after just that one. Wow. Okay.
Scour.
I
So
call
we'll use
upon a
Juno to
loyal
actually use
soul.
Hamadine. Deal damage that
Who should I
way.
beat? Come here!
We're gonna use Warcry.
I'll sit. Observe the enemy. Come!
And you'll keep using
I
Thorn
stand
Proclamation.
waiting.
Looks pretty rough.
Holy
Don't
jeez.
push yourself too hard, okay?
Well, that hurt. I'm on fire. That's
You're all hurt
fantastic.
bad. Can anyone get on
We're not
fire?
out of this yet.
What's needed?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Captain,
This'll
you've been
be
burned.
over.
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Let's keep
I owe
cool.
you one.
Let's drop that on him.
Here I go.
Don't be scared. Paladin!
Okay, that sucked up all our actions, though, is the problem. He's gonna be, like, at cap attack the entire time. I'll reset.
My strength.
My strength.
Did I have any buffs worth dispelling? I don't know if I did. Free action. Oh, Jesus. I need a repel to happen, like, right now. Or I need him to, like, breathe fire so Basilio gets to reflect.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Is there some trick to this? I feel like this is something that's happening for a reason. How many stats effects do I have stacked on me? What the heck?
Someone help her get back in the fight.
This might be something that he does automatically if he's at, like, full attack or something like that. I don't have any more, res stuff. Okay,
Gotta
well.
rethink.
It's even more threatening up close.
Martial arts don't care about debuffs.
Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
Okay, what do I do here? I could try to burst him down by using Hero's Cry, like, early, but I don't know if that actually is the best bet.
Scour.
Do I have Takunda here?
Don't. I'll show you.
I've got Takaja. That's what I actually want to. That works then.
Light.
Because I get the feeling like maybe this thing does that when its attack is maxed out.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand.
I'm going to do this on the first turn. If I can get the repel off, that would be amazing here. Ouch.
Take this.
That really
Do this
helps.
together. Not this.
Come forth, royal soul. Win!
This is just what I need!
So use Takanja because that's like 2 Tarundas.
I'm ready. Here I go. I'll sit.
Observe. Come!
Yeah, we use
I
this here.
stand waiting.
I will fight with. I won't hold back. Scour.
How much of his health have we chipped
I'll
down? Like
show
a tenth
you.
of it? Maybe less? Great.
Purified! Looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Oh, double Infernal Breath is gonna
People knocked
wreck
out
me here.
No, I've got to get back on track, or this'll get ugly. It's even more
Oh man,
threatening up
okay.
close. Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
Okay, so I do actually need
Watch me!
some Makara Karns down, and I might as well have them on the people that just got down there. So it's yourself and
Who
it's
should I beat?
Basilio.
I'll sit.
Let justice prevail.
If he's got no weaknesses in Repel's Fire, I could actually just have this be based on hitting him with, like, attacks that... What the hell?
Look out! This is nothing.
Where did this come from?
I cannot move. I cannot move.
Having no revives is a blunder. I have it from class if I want to, so I can switch it to that. Okay, him just doing that from no trigger
Bad shape.
Let's go.
seems to be pretty bullshit.
We're not out of this yet.
Basilio just came out of that unscathed somehow.
I owe you one.
Maybe he does that if I got Makara Karn out.
I call upon a royal soul!
Because he did seem to do that after I did that. We'll use
Going
Takanja
for the
here.
weak spot!
I'm ready whenever.
Come here.
Wait a sec.
I kind of feel like I just need to hit with someone, so
Yeah, yeah.
let's just do that.
I stand ready. Come.
We lost that protection. What if we did a nullification?
Magic shield.
I feel like he does this if I've got Makara Karn out.
Looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Ah!
Yeah, he does this in response to blockers, so that's what's happening.
Too many people knocked out here. No, I've got to get back on track.
We're just gonna be dead from this one round. Okay, so I can't use any of those. I'm 90% sure that's what causes it.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give
Gotta
up
heal
now.
up.
Not like
One
this.
shot's my entire team. Okay. I think that equalizer ability also was removing my
Will you
Makara Karn,
yield to
which is not ideal, but you know. Okay, rather than Basilio's
Why not?
buff effects, I think that strolls are better here. I can't use Makara Karn, I can't use Tetrakarn or anything like that, so I have to figure out other ways to deal with things. Like, higher level Faker stuff feels like it could be good into this. Because this costs too much, though. Debilitate would be really strong here, but I don't think it works very well. What I kind of wish I had is something like Faker's Roguery, but it had like the ability to hit for cheaper, because 85 MP is really expensive, but having that as like a closer, like you run out of action points, you just use that, that would be really, really strong. This is where I think that what we want to do is get Hulkenberg into her Royal Knight class for the purpose of getting her access to Noble Knight's Soul, but that's at 20. Because you can use that proclamation and you can get that, like, point back. I also kind of need to get into higher level cleric stuff. Yeah, because I can actually just get access to Rakarm, and my character, thanks to Prince, is like really tough, so he's actually hard to kill. Actually, I could get Samar Rakarm too. Does this not actually... That's crazy, okay. Could also get access to Exorcist Light, potentially. That is a janky-ass staff. Didn't Juna have... Nope, just Metacol and Petricarm. Interesting. Oh, right, because I skipped Cleric. Cleric probably had it. Okay, so Stroll. Currently he's in Samurai. You've got access to Raging Edge, Slash Boost, Diligent Disciple, and Martial Lore. So it hits as hard as possibly can. This is actually probably a good time to have that. We got Concentrate as well. Unwavering Blade. Okay, what I kind of potentially also would want... The other thing that would be good from this one is the access to Thunderstrike thrust. No, that's defense. There's someone who had attacks that makes it so that the enemy is weaker to their attacks, so that you could just keep sort of chaining those. I can't remember who had that. I know that that's like a thing that you can do as like with your synthesis attacks. I thought there was one that did that without it being synthesis. Where's Berserker? Here it is. Physical Strike. Physical Electricity removes buff effects. That would actually be good. I think we actually swap Basilio to that.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
That just gets us access to Stormbreaker Axe.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Which is all I really care about for the buff. And then we have, like, yeah, I remember... I want to check that other thing, because I think you're right. I think there is something in there that does that, what I'm looking for here. Oh, looks like I did have slightly better equipment here. Okay. Lowers defenses, Radiant Crusher, ignores resistances, Revenge Seeker. Then there's the synthesises. Nope, doesn't look like it exists here. But Stormbreaker Axe is still really good for what we're doing. Yeah, I'm looking for a base class that's like hit person and have them like lose resistances. I think that might not exist as a basic ability. Because if it did, I guess it would be kind of technically broken. Any enemies with elements. I think this guy's basically immune to elements. Decreases hit evasion. This is technically actually really good. We might be able to get through this fight if we focus on Adamant Nightblade. I could have sworn what I was thinking about existed, but I might be going crazy. Oh, it might be up here or something like that. Yeah, it was up here. Okay, this is going to be hard to get. So Wanton Destruction would be great to just chain into itself over and over and over again. Maybe I could still just get that then. What do I need? You need Destroyer 20, and I need Martial Artist 20. Martial Artist is all the way up here. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, Royal Berserker, it's the specialty. That I was hoping it wasn't that. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, Basilio.
I'm getting stronger. I can use this. I learned a new ability.
I don't think I've got enough for this. I probably do, actually, but still. Oops.
I learned a new ability.
Fantastic. Okay. So that would actually technically be a lot stronger than what we already had anyhow, so that kind of helps, I guess, in that sense there, but... Yeah, these fights... The fights in this place seem like they're kind of brutal.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This feels redundant as well. It's like a lot of overlap with what he already does. Just like strike damage. Here's some more strike damage. Great. Fantastic.
I'm getting stronger.
Okay. He's also the lowest level, but that's kind of something I couldn't avoid.
I learned a new ability. I'm getting stronger. I learned a new ability.
I'm gonna have to level so many times. This is disgusting.
I'm getting stronger.
I'm just gonna switch back to Destroyer. I think it's probably... I'm not gonna have enough for this, am I?
I learned a new ability.
Okay. Now we've unlocked the other class, so I have to go back here, which sucks, but... It's probably a faster way to do this that skips some of this, but...
All right.
You know, I still haven't had Katharina show up, actually.
Of
How come
course.
that hasn't happened yet? I keep wanting to call her Katarina because she looks like a cat, but, you know... Well, kind of a dog person, but, you know, more like a cat person in spirit. You don't think I'll have enough mag, to be honest?
Use this.
You know, I think you're probably right, honestly, but, you know, it's gonna be close. I don't know if I'm gonna even have enough of these leaves here, because I know that the more advanced classes take more.
I learned a new ability. I can use this.
Oh, God.
I learned a new ability.
Hey there, Morbits. Am I almost done? No, I've got 3 of these gigantic-ass dragon fights that I've got to do that are gonna kick my ass really badly.
I'm getting stronger.
And I don't think that I've got really what it takes to beat them.
I can use this.
Okay, we got Dodge Master. That's not the important part. Okay, so that's Pugilist Mastered. Now I've got to do this with one more class, and I'm going to run out. There's no way in hell I finish this. This costs 20,000 mag to unlock. Fantastic.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'm going to look at what Stroll's Specialist class does as well, because he's kind of closer to unlocking his in some ways, too.
I'll do it.
Okay, so I don't actually need this, but
I'm
there's
getting
probably some
stronger.
passive abilities that would be good here. So let's not do that. Yeah, there's no way in hell I can afford to unlock that. I just want to see what Stroll's does. Okay, all enemies. Big boost to attack damage. High crit single slash. Okay. Kind of weird archetype. Shinjuku joins now. Did they change someone's name? I don't remember someone with that name. That might be a new character or something. Okay, well, that process sucked, so I'm gonna go save right now. I'm gonna do a rotated save because I might not want to actually keep this. We'll find out. Okay, so this dragon friggin' sucks to fight, but now that I figured out Shinjiro, that makes... Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, who's Shinjuku? That's a station, isn't it? I don't know. It could be a name as well, I don't know. Alright.
It's even more threatening up close.
So...
Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
I have to hit him with crap like
Watch
this,
me.
because I'm not allowed to hit him with the stuff that I really want to hit him with. Or I can't use stuff that I really want to hit him with. One time weakness to light, one time weakness to wind, one time weakness to electricity. These are technically not any better than just casting the spell a second time, I don't feel like. So we're just gonna hit him with this. Oh wait, why did I switch to you? Oh god.
Moving to the rear.
Maybe I just get wrecked here.
The rest is yours.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Got rapid swapper at least.
Observe the enemy. Paladin! I stand waiting.
Oh god.
It's okay. We can do... Charging in. Falling back.
Okay, what do I want to do here?
Scour!
Is this again probably? I don't know. Technically I don't need to get rid of his buffs this turn, so... I need it now, but, you know, that's not till now. Nice, okay.
Persona Master!
So we'll hit you with that.
Who should I beat down? Here I go.
Okay, so remove all buff effects.
Lightning strike! Is everyone all right? Paladin! Is that all?
Yeah, I really wish I could be
Let's
getting
stay
the
calm.
extra
I won't
actions.
hold
They
back.
would help so much here.
Wind!
Basilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Is he gonna one-shot, like, friggin...
Hulkenberg's badly
Hulkenberg?
wounded.
No, not quite.
Someone heal her.
Pretty damn close, though.
You're all hurt bad.
Behold this
Anyone
power.
get on healing duty.
I can actually use Medical here.
Keep it together.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Juna's been
Oh,
burned.
it's
If they
all
go
right.
for her, she's done for.
Electric shock.
That does
Basilio's
good
been
damage,
burned.
too.
Don't
Blade in
give
hand.
up on him.
Behold.
Scour!
Kind of wondering if there's a better set of actions I could be doing here. I really wish there was something that could stop him from getting that gigantic ass buff. In a bit of a resource bind right now. Man.
Juna's been burned. If they
Persona
go for her, she's done
Master.
for.
Okay. Can use Hamadine, I think, this turn. What if I used Akaja here, actually? I'm gonna do that.
Sting. Basilio's been burned.
Oh,
Don't
Cillia's gonna use
give up on her.
powerful
Do your thing.
Pulverizer. Windbreaker could also be good to lower their defense. Just keep lowering their defense a bunch of times. Deals heavy, deals medium. I think we do
You're
this.
out of here.
Come!
And we are going to start getting
I stand waiting.
It's okay.
better
Fight is
damage per round, at least, in a little bit.
Hold on.
I'm just going to go ahead and actually expensive medicine Hulkenberg.
This should work.
As needed.
This Great Dragon's Wrath is kind of bullshit.
Is everyone okay? He's gotta heal up.
Okay, Double Infernal Breath. If he ever does that, I'm just
We've
dead.
gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly. It's even more
Have
threatening
mag
up
limited,
close.
limited reses, limited leafs.
Even if it's scary.
You know,
we have
that's
to
because I
power.
spent them all. Okay, Oh, right. I don't want Stroll here, and that's kind of messing with me. I actually should probably just lose here.
Wind!
Watch me! Going for the weak spot!
I shall. No holding back!
Okay.
Perhaps not.
Observe the enemy. Paladin! This won't do. Charging in with blade in hand! As the point of a sword!
Okay, we'll just try to lose here and we'll try and get some swap outs here. Oh, I know what will make me lose. I do this.
Helpful as ever.
Oh, God, no game
I
crash.
can't afford to hold back. After me!
Let's see here. Alright,
You can do
alright.
it.
2,503? What the hell? Maybe I should just be doing that. Okay, so that, yeah, that breaks that. That breaks Makarkar, and then he uses Great Dragon Shriek, and then he, yeah, it is Makarkar, and it's Makarkar and Petricorn that does that. I feel like that's a good confirmation of that.
Get her down! Get her back up!
Oh, please!
And since he does the break beforehand, that actually is even worse than normal. I'm gonna try a slightly different strategy, I feel like. I'm gonna try and back out of this with come at it with a very different angle.
Come on, not like this!
Game
Someone
threatened you for throwing?
Please!
Yeah, basically.
Let's go.
There's some stuff I'm learning about here, though. This is kind of good.
Is there another?
Forward.
The captain's on his last legs!
I won't hold
Oh, I
back.
can't. Yeah, I
Get
want to
him
try
healed
and move the other things. It's fine.
Ah!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
I've up close and personal.
Captain, you've been
Show
burned.
you.
You'll take more damage this way, so be
Okay, we'll do
careful.
Makarkar again.
Ah! Hut.
What was that?
Maybe I can find a class also that's like innately strong against fire, so I don't have to switch to using Makarkar.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I don't know which classes are actually. I don't think anything has reflex though. I think that that's a.
I see.
I think that's only as skill. I think the best I can get is like
What now?
resistance. Okay, so is that block or is that? Maybe that is block actually, or is that resist? I feel like that might be resist. That's resist. Damn. Okay. This already has resist all, which is, you know, as best as that gets, really. That's weak to fire, which would be bad here. What about Stroll? What about your classes? Isn't it something you can do? Nope. Huh. Okay, this one is strong against fire. Neutral. Half shield is resist. Wait, so what are... Oh, are you sure? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. It's, whether it's dark or light. Okay, I'm gonna swap out my parties here. Okay, so... We're gonna go for something that's not built around that. We're gonna go with Heisme, and we're gonna go with Basilio. And what we're going to try is probably crazy, but I think might work
What
here.
now?
Basilio, I need you to check your... Oh shit, we have no points for this. Okay. Strike damage by 20%. That's something we probably need. That's a bit expensive, though. Yeah, I think we just have to not worry about this. The fact that I've unlocked 0 of these is kind of funny, but it's fine. Okay, so that'll just have to be fine as is. And his basic abilities is, like, fine. That's sort of what we're after anyhow.
That is...
I need sniper up to 10 to get into there, which, you know, whatever. The important thing is I've got access to Lurking Nightblade, which is what we're after here. So I think we're just going to try and stack up some dumb effects and hope that we get really lucky. And our strategy here is just to be lucky. We roll this fight until we get lucky. The thing is, I can't just go downstairs and, like, grind out those stupid pots for, like, 5 hours.
Up close.
By this power.
Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
Which I'm not even sure is necessarily, like, the worst or slowest way of going about
Let
this,
us
but...
clear. I need to the vanguard.
Okay, so Lurking Nightblade. You do this from the front, I believe. And I don't believe that you've got anything else that's really relevant here, because Sukuna definitely not... Okay.
Some darker arts.
I'll give you the performance of persona.
Normally I'm going to be using Dekaja with you, but for this turn we use Hamadine. Don't care about any of this stuff.
I'm ready whenever. All right.
Okay, and then I kind of want to hit him with alternating Windbreaker and Powerful Pulverizer with this.
It's getting windy.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Highlander.
On.
Okay, that's fine.
This has to work.
That's even better.
Yuna, are you okay?
Come forth,
Your
Royal
rope is
Soul!
locked.
Win!
Face
Okay,
me.
and we're gonna Lurking Nightblade again.
Rancor.
I guess we technically want to use Medical here, even though that's kind of a waste, but...
Keep it
I
together.
help.
My thanks. Thanks.
Since we're sort of doing weird
Who should
ship
I beat
damage
down
this entire
first?
time. Now I have to kind of use Stormbreaker, because I have to get rid of the attack.
Strike.
Behold. Prince! Scour!
Be neither oh, power of kings.
Let's see here.
Some darker arts.
Okay, so he's down to his dodge 0.
Good move, dodge, Yuna.
Too slow.
That's finesse.
Okay,
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
This is just what I need.
so we'll do what we need to keep him,
This might sting.
this.
I'm ready whenever. You better be ready.
I'll hit him with Windbreaker again this turn.
Behold. Prince! Win!
Perhaps this suits us.
So, this turn, I don't want to use Lurking Nightblade, because he's already capped, so we use... I need Masuka Kaja right now, this is what I kind of need. We'll do this, though.
Die.
That's not bad. Okay, no dodge there, unfortunately. Okay, excuse me.
He's knocked out.
No dodges, wow.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
Alright.
It's even more threatening up close.
Let's go! Win!
It's scary. We have to fight.
Be night now.
I actually
accept
wonder
your
if our
fate.
odds of, like, dodging this is actually that good. It feels like it should be, but...
Watch me. Light.
Stay insane in a.
Come here.
Okay, we'll start with you.
It's getting windy.
But yeah, I might have to do some grinding and come back to this.
Yuna's badly hurt.
Over
Get
yet.
her some healing. Yuna's knocked out. We
Oh,
gotta
man.
make her. I'm focusing my power. Yuna's down. It's even more threatening.
I don't have the
Royal
action
Soul.
economy to survive if that happens
Even if
anyway,
it's
so even if I did have the revive, so I wouldn't be able to do
Let us
much with
clean
it.
up the assassin. Some darker arts.
Persona Master.
I'm wondering if there's another thing I could be doing here. Like, what if I did Patrick Harm instead? Does he get mad at that one?
Come here. We go.
I refuse to die yet.
Someone heal him.
On.
He's knocked out.
Man, We're not getting these dodges. I do wonder actually if we can figure out what his
More threatening up close.
It'd be nice if I could know what his like stats were a little bit to know like what his odds of actually hitting me are.
Be neither timid. I'll use what I must. Rancor!
Persona Master.
It doesn't seem like he gets mad at me for using this one though.
Let's keep cool.
So I can try to keep myself ahead of the curve by starting to get that out, but getting that, like, you kind of need to get ahead on that one and get lucky for that to trigger, but
Now that's
there we go.
Beautiful dodge,
I
Highlander.
refuse to die yet!
I think I've got access to Masuki Kaja.
Everyone. Haizume's in real danger. He needs healing now.
Maybe I'll use actually this.
We can do this.
I don't think that's enough for Haizume to
My
survive another
thanks.
hit though. Maybe just barely.
You think... Assassin! Some darker arts.
This
Let me use
is just what I
Kaja.
need. Going for the weak spot.
Okay,
This is an
let's
XCOM?
do this.
Come here.
I mean, hypothetically in XCOM you're supposed to hit like some of your attacks maybe.
Be friends. Win.
The enemy certainly hits their attacks in XCOM.
Perhaps the... Oh, power of kings!
Okay, we're down to -3. Whenever I have -3, I miss like 90% of my attacks.
Multi hot.
Ouch. Okay, well that's not too bad anyway.
Don't let them gang up on him. Captain, you've been burned.
You better be ready.
Take more damage this way, so be careful.
By this power.
No, we want to use this.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one.
Let us clean up this mess. Now accept your fate.
Okay, the only thing is, like, do I get hit by the double fireball sort of thing? There's
No.
some stuff that I can do to deal with that a little bit, and that is stuff from here. So what I could aim to do is try to just increase everybody's defense by a little bit. I've got something that did this. This might actually also be really interesting. I probably do that at the start of a turn, though. This one, Almighty Golden Stew. I don't have a ton of those. I mean, XCOM will show you percentages, yeah. Enchanted Pottage. Is this a concentrate attack effect? I think this is.
This should work.
That helps.
Okay, so I got one magic attack from everybody that's gonna hit hard. Hopefully I don't get double fireball here.
Yuna's badly hurt. Move. Get her some healing.
Uso!
There we go. I don't
Yuna, are
believe
you okay?
that...
You look like you're about to drop.
Okay, I
Yuna's
lose
not
that one.
paralyzed.
That sucks.
Totally stiffened
Gotta
up.
stay calm.
All right.
Okay, so I have to use Stormbreaker here.
Electric shock.
Basilio's
It's okay.
burned.
Come
Don't let them
forth,
gang up
Royal
on him.
Soul. We can do this.
Gotta do this here.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Be neither timid nor
Basilio's hit
arrogant.
points are kind of crazy.
Oh, power of kings!
This will be double, but that doesn't matter that much.
Rancor!
Oh, it wasn't. Does that not count as a spell? I guess because it says physical, it doesn't. Okay, the 2 fire dodges is great. The fact that she's not downed is also great. Is she still
Yuna's been
paralyzed?
paralyzed. Behold this power. Totally stiffened up.
I'm gonna actually try this. Nope.
Basilio's been burned.
Oh,
Isn't that supposed to be a
do your
50-50?
thing. Lightning strike.
Oh, his defense is gonna go back up.
Let's go. With healing
I
power.
think I get Haizume to
That helped.
throw
My
a
thanks.
defense
That
down
helped us
item.
out.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Just to keep that debuff rolling.
Allow me to use this.
And keep it at 3 now. That paralyzed lasting this long is really
It's
obnoxious.
about to collapse! Someone heal him! Sorry!
Nice. Okay. Go away,
He's
paralyzed,
in real
please.
danger.
I'll show you.
Now.
Jeez.
Judas is paralyzed.
It's us!
She's totally
Destroyer!
screwed up.
You're out of here!
Basilio's
Let's
been
stay
burned.
calm.
Don't let them gang up on him.
Okay, Heisme, I want to restore his health for this turn.
Here.
Much thanks. Be neither
I
assassin.
have to use Lurking Nightblade this turn.
Some darker arts.
Don't even have the HP pass on here. Yeah.
Down. Someone
Okay,
get
Basilia
him
got down. I feel like I'm getting unlucky here a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna lose this, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get access to Master Kukacha, because I feel like I had that on somebody already. Ooh, that's actually really high
Must
damage.
wait. Face me.
I don't think any of these count as concentrate.
Sleep.
That's pathetic, but that's fine.
Heisme's about to
I
collapse.
cannot move.
Someone heal him.
The shame.
I feel like I need to stack both the like evasion rate boost and the evasion rate.
I have to help everyone. Come on, not like this.
Time for some close.
Yeah, I need to stack them.
Please.
Okay. Although Masuku Kaja on somebody's gonna be hard to have kept up. I might have access to it on Stroll, so I might replace Juno with Stroll here. In which case I won't have access to Kaja, but that's kind of fine.
I see.
This is like me experimenting with an alternate strategy of something that like kind of pisses me off being hit by, but alright. I feel like Commander had access to this. Yes. Then we'd also have access to opposing aura, which is not that good here. We could also be using like Master Kakashi and Shelter Formation. So that's actually got most of what I kind of want here. We'd also have access to all the martial law abilities and stuff like that, which would be quite good. Alternatively, I just pop into Samurai here and make it so that I've got some of that stuff. But still, okay, so we pop out Juna, try Stroll. Stroll, you're gonna go back into Commander. Are you? You're not weak to fire, are you? Okay, looks fine. And I also think I want to check which one are the better ones here. Is it Bishamonten or Shingen Sign? Which one's stronger here? Ice Attack is probably technically better for us. Okay. So we've done a very different sort of composition here now. We've got myself, Stroll, Heisme, and Basilio, and we'll go for max evasion and see if that works here. The reason that I don't think Hulkenberg works here is because if you've got evasion set up, then you kind of don't get access to...
What now?
You can't block properly, or if you block, it doesn't really help, so... Alright, let's try this. I get the feeling like this still probably is gonna not work necessarily, but yeah.
Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
Be neither. Now accept your fate.
I shall rule the battle. No holding back.
Okay, so we use Master
This should help.
Kaja.
That helps.
Much thanks.
Stay in.
Destroyer! Be gone!
Badly wounded.
Ouch.
Anyone heal him?
Feel numb.
Ouch. That paralyze is actually the real killer here.
I'm focusing my power.
I might have to
Stroll can't take
use
any more.
some of my
Come forth,
actions
royal
to
soul.
fix those
We can
stats
do this.
effects.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one. Helpful as ever.
Basilio's
You
been
think
paralyzed.
yourself equal to all power of kings?
What I'm going to do
much,
for the
perhaps?
start here is actually get rid of that status effect, and I probably had the ability to do it for a while. I
I
just
was saving this.
wasn't doing it for reasons.
Thanks.
My thanks.
I owe you one. Who should I beat down first?
Couldn't hurt the old taunt that doesn't guard. That's true, but yeah, that's actually an interesting point. I don't think I even have to inherit it because I think I've got it already. I learned. So I have to remove debuff like that, or remove
Let's
buffs
take.
like that.
Let's go. Win.
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Okay, so we got a difference of evasion of 4.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? God, nice one, Captain.
When he goes after me, I actually have like
No,
a higher
hold back.
chance
Heal
of him missing me than other people in this group being missed.
Be ready for anything. Quite a move, thanks.
There's the third Sukaja.
Stroll's been
Stay
burned.
insane and
He
all
better
right.
watch out for any enemies targeting him.
Electric shock.
I will fight with pride. Prince.
What if I...
Hold on.
Okay, I kind of think that I'm better off actually doing something like this. Again.
This should work.
Oh, power of kings.
Okay, so we got a differential 6 now. I picked it up for her. I actually also picked it up for myself, and since I've got resist everything, it might be actually better for me to put on myself. Especially because I've got by far the highest
Stroll
evasion.
fast.
I call upon royal
Anyone down
power
healing
within.
duty.
And if I do that, then I might actually be better off than if I did literally anything else.
Be frozen.
Stroll gave them a new weakness.
Okay.
That's the one that does what I was thinking of.
Trolls, do
Jesus.
your thing. Lightning strike.
Stroll's been
Let's stay
burned.
calm.
He better watch
By
out
this
for
power.
anyone
So
targeting
maybe
him.
I put my taunt on myself.
With healing power.
My thanks.
That helped us out.
I have it, and Hulkenberg has
Let
it.
us clean up this mess.
So if I
use
put it
what
on
must.
myself, I've got like the strongest probably ability there as far as
No.
that goes. I'm
Oh, power of kings.
gonna use Lurking Nightblade this turn just so that next turn I can use an
Right
item.
on.
Okay, so he should have the lowest chance possible of like hitting, and I've got resist all, so... And I fight pretty much exclusively from the back line.
Stroll's been burned. He better watch
I
out
shall
for any
vanquish
enemies
evil.
targeting him.
The power of ice. Evaded.
You gotta aim better
God
than
damn
that.
it.
I'm ready whenever. Destroyer.
I actually don't know if I don't know if I care about taking rid of getting
okay.
rid of his attack
We
bonus.
can do that.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
Okay.
What a shame.
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Yeah, we're pretty close to having the damage we're taking from this guy. Oh shit. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to
Stroll's
that at
been
all.
burned. He better watch. It's even more threatening
Yeah,
up
no,
close.
I should lose here.
Even if it's scary.
Time for some
we
close
have to
combat.
fight.
Okay, I want to try that.
Let
So I
us
think that actually is the
try.
thing that's missing from this composition.
Who do you think I am?
Because this is where like
Okay.
the fact that I'm a dodge build like comes in a little bit more clutch than it would otherwise. And then I just want to have like dodge fire and dodge slash
That's
from whatever I can get that has that.
Oh, you've done it.
The Asian Mage plan coming together. Now that I'm actually going to try and use it, yeah.
Only your
Can't take
strength.
any more. Someone heal him.
You know, do the thing that I haven't actually been trying to do. How the hell did Stroll miss when I had maxed out stacks of Sukukaja
Let's
and
stay calm.
Secunda? I just realized that. How did Stroll miss that? What was my to hit percentage there?
Stroll!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on
I
his
just
feet.
realized that.
Ice Mage's not
The
out.
shame.
Someone
Yeah,
help him
like
get back on
comparatively,
his
like
feet.
my chances of getting hit are way lower than everyone else on the
Get him
teams. And when I do get hit, because I've got like auto resist everything, it doesn't hurt as bad. So like my taunt ability comes in much more handy on myself than it would on someone
sorry.
else.
Everyone.
Do not
Sukakaja is one of those weird effects. Like, I never know exactly how effective it is in most of these games
now?
because, like, they're usually not that clear. Okay, for this guy, I don't need gold attack. Nice proclamation. Okay, did I actually have the ability to inherit any of the dodge abilities? Evasion versus Pierce, evasion versus light, evasion... Okay, none of the ones that I need for this. That's fine, though. And I do have access to Rakaram, but I'm not going to worry about that here. Anyone that can get dodge fire, I'm probably going to try and learn that on them. I'm kind of not using these right now. Strike dodge, I don't think that he's using strike. I think he's technically using something else. I've got dodge ice, but I don't have dodge fire, I don't think. Stat dumping agility is finally paying off. You know, the thing is, like, I probably should have dumped it into there even harder, given all things, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, I actually kind of want the first few attacks being spread out a little bit, maybe.
It's even more threatening
Gotta
up
rethink.
close.
Vitus power.
Even if it's scary, we have to fight.
Yeah, I'll give it this.
Come
a go.
on.
Okay.
Huh. I'll use what I must.
Freaking Nightblade.
No holding back!
Use Masukata here.
Quite a move, thanks. I'm
Destroyer!
Honestly, the combination wasn't that bad even earlier, but yeah, it's definitely like something where I feel like the stats, it would be nicer if they were a little bit more present.
Nice one, Captain.
Okay. How close am I to cap with Prince equipped?
Come forth,
Probably not
royal
very,
soul.
honestly.
Come and get me.
Let us clean
I'd
up
have to
the
check.
assassin. Some darker arts.
No.
Ah!
Be ready for anything.
Much thanks.
I owe you one. Okay. All right.
I'm kind of going to just ignore
It's getting windy.
his stat up there. I think 60 to 90? Is it really?
It burns.
Wow, I'm not getting lucky here at all.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give
Gotta
up
heal
now.
up.
I'm sorry.
Down.
4 hits in a row.
Help him back up. Hey,
I'll check, actually. I'm just gonna let this, I'm just gonna let this guy murder me here.
Are
Because
you
maybe I could
prepared?
actually just, finish boosting that one thing.
Roll gave them a new
I
weakness.
also think that maybe I actually just focus on these and I don't worry about reducing his defense. I'm gonna check this.
Dodge.
Oh yeah,
You've got
Stroll
some
gets the dodge
fancy
with his, like, no
footwork,
agility.
What you thinking?
God, this feels like the game is mocking me at this point.
Hey,
Face me.
wake up.
Some darker
There were
arts.
fights here.
Ah!
You hit their weak point. Keep it
I'm
up,
ready.
Stroll.
You better be ready.
No, the defense down still
Lean
actually makes a big difference,
power
I feel
of
like.
kings.
Basilio, nice
Okay,
dodge.
game is just mocking me.
Big knock.
Dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
I'm so mad right now.
Hey,
I call upon royal power within.
wake up. We're still in a fight here.
Stay. Here I go.
Yeah, the defense down makes a big difference. I should alternate them.
I'll use what I must. Rancor.
Are you prepared? Be frozen.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
All
Stroll.
right.
This makes, like, a huge difference in terms of damage, though. Like, being able to hit with the Frozen Fortress tactic.
Everything's
Stroll's
numb.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Ridiculous.
Still getting good dodges. I think Stroll's got strike dodge, so the tail attack works.
I have to help everyone.
Now we strike.
Let's try it.
Come on,
Who should
not
I
like
be?
this.
Come here.
Someone help,
wrecked.
please.
Face me. Some darker arts. Too slow.
Job, everyone.
God damn it.
Talk Talk about a close call. He's knocked
There we go.
out? Someone help him get back in the fight!
Okay, good. So I'm gonna check to see if you're right there, because if I can get my agility up to 90, that would make a huge difference. Also, apparently RNG just actually really stuffed me there. I think that was purely RNG.
What now?
Which, you know, fair enough. Let's see here. Yeah, that brings me up to 92. That's already there. I didn't realize this is already capped. Okay, well, interesting. Fantastic. Can you go over 100 in this game? I wonder. Alright, well, regardless. I'm gonna actually also check my equipment here. Someone else is wearing that one. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that's got much higher evasion. This is actually very high evasion, so... this might have something to do with something. That's what we're currently wearing. I think I actually want to switch to the pure white shoes for +6 evasion. Or do I want something that's got agility? Ooh, these ones. Especially because she's not in this fight right now. That does mean I think I have to make sure she's wearing something. No, she actually automatically equips something. That's fantastic. Agility 9. I don't think that any of these have anything to do with it. 99 still caps? Okay, well. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna actually do a save here, because I feel like that boot change is probably all I really need here. Although I'm gonna get hit by like 4 consecutive slashes and just get paralyzed, but you know.
Yep.
The one thing about this strat is that it feels very RNG reliant, because sometimes they just hit you 4 times anyway.
It's even more threatening up close.
Come forth, royal soul.
Even if it's scary.
I'm right
we
here.
have to fight.
Assassin! Some darker arts.
Withdrawing! I call
Nice
upon
full
royal
feathers
power
back.
within!
Nice
Be
casual.
ready for anything!
My turn.
I owe you one.
Okay, Basileo's gonna alternate. I feel like.
Stay in.
Destroyer! It's getting windy!
That's fine.
Nice one, Captain.
Come and get me.
So I need to
Let
have
us- I'll
one
use what I
person
must.
actually on like healing duty, I feel like.
Warlord!
That help.
Quite a move, thanks.
Stay
And
insane
it'll
in
probably
a
be
fight?
Basilio right
Not
now.
bloody likely.
And we'll switch it to later. Switch it around later.
Here you go. He knew you'd help.
Take that damage and can't dodge more than dodging.
Basilio's looking pretty rough.
Oh
Don't push
god,
yourself
doing
too
that
hard,
double is
okay?
rough. Okay.
Basilio's about to collapse. Get him healed up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have someone else do the healing
Let's
this
go.
turn, but that's fine.
I'm right
Him
here.
doing double of that is just kind of
Basilio's
gross.
Be neither timid
Don't
nor
gang up on
arrogant.
him.
I feel like we get Heismay to do a big heal here.
Allow me to
help.
use this.
That helped us out.
My thanks!
Stroll's been burned.
It burns!
You better watch out for any
Okay.
enemies.
Warlord!
Master Kaja again.
My turn, thanks.
Oh! Here I go! We go!
There we go.
Nice one, Captain.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Stroll's been burned. He better watch out for any enemies
Okay,
targeting him.
so
By
his
the
agility is
tower.
about to fix itself.
Come on.
We'll do this.
Basilio's
Let
been
us
burned.
all power
Don't
of
gang up on him.
kings.
It burns! Are you prepared?
We're already at cap, so we run
To
up.
the fore! Warlord!
Just gonna hit him with this.
Power of ice!
Stroll gave them a new weakness.
Oh, it's us.
Now hit him
awesome
where it
souls, do your thing. You're out of here.
Okay. Supposed to use that again. I probably don't bother dispelling.
Nice one, Captain.
Dodging these should be really easy for me, but apparently I still get hit by it. Whatever, it's fine. Burn's gone, that's fantastic.
I won't hold back!
Come and get me.
Have to knock out his defense this turn.
You think
that's
yourself
fine.
equal to a Ujief's agility?
I'm gonna use you to heal. And I don't need to heal too much. I'm just gonna probably do an expensive medicine on Basilio. Do
This should work.
That helped us out. Now, what's the play?
I need to Masuka Casual this turn? Yes.
Be ready for anything.
Much thanks, thanks.
Stay insane and destroyer! It's getting windy!
Okay.
Dodged. Nice one,
Very
Captain.
good.
Captain's hurt bad.
Okay,
Let's get him
the
some healing.
stun there is gonna suck.
Captain's on his last legs. Someone get him
I
healed
might have
up.
to do...
Gotta
Just have to try it. Nope.
Captain's paralyzed?
Okay, I have to use Lurking Knife Blade this turn.
What's in the...
Wait, really?
I shall fight as the noble I am.
It's even
Oh
more
god.
threatening with
That
scope.
was just pure bad luck
I'm
on
right
that
here.
one.
Even if it's scary,
So,
we have
how am I
neither
missing
timid
when I've
nor
got 3
arrogant.
stacks of, like, agility plus, and he's got 3 stacks of
Face
agility
me.
debuff? Like, that's
Some darker arts.
from Heisme, who's got
Now,
high
what's the
agility.
play?
That's so gross.
I call upon royal power within.
My turn.
That helped us out.
That one feels like it's
Okay,
just the
here I
game
go.
doing something, like, unfair.
Move.
I might have to equip a resist,
Captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up now.
Let's get him
I
some
might have
healing.
to equip an
Captain's on
anti-paralyze
his
thing.
last legs.
I won't hold back!
Someone get him healed up.
Yeah, I need to equip
Witness our
anti-paralyze.
strength. Assassin.
In the off chance that that hits me
I
with
shall
that,
fight
it's
as
just,
the- I
I
shall
can't do
vanquish
anything about it
evil.
otherwise, but...
Could do with this.
Stay
Okay,
insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
let's
Oh,
do
right,
this.
That helped.
The fact that it's not, like, targeting him anymore, though, that's the thing that sucks about this.
Is everyone okay? You've got to
Hit
heal
all
up.
of those, wow.
Basilio's down. Someone get him up and fighting. He's so strong.
Wasn't
Someone
enough.
get him back on his feet. God.
Only
Nice
one person
Captain.
actually has to have anti-paralyze, though, and that's me.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Forward!
Heisman's in real danger. He needs
Better be to
healing
the rear
now.
guard.
Vitus power!
I'll use what I must.
Okay.
God. Nice one, Captain.
I really wish I knew what the percentages actually were.
Come on, not like
Okay, I'm
this.
gonna actually try something again here.
It's even more threatening.
I
up
won't
close.
hold back!
I think
Come and
sometimes
get
I'm just getting
Even if
unlucky.
it's scary.
I mean, I know I'm getting
Fight.
unlucky, but
Assassin.
still.
Withdrawing. Warlord.
He knew you'd help.
My turn. Thanks.
I'm destroyer! It's getting windy!
Dodged. Nice one, Captain.
Okay, didn't get paralyzed, that's kind of what matters.
Come forth, royal soul!
Be not. Face me.
Warlord.
That helped.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one.
Who should I? Here I go! We go!
Okay,
Hot. My partner is
Oh,
here.
God.
Out. Someone help him get back in the fight.
it's whenever he does that twice in a row. Okay, I'm just gonna let him kill
Charging
me.
in!
Heisman got knocked out. We
Time to
gotta
go
revive
offensive.
him.
Out of my way. What?
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that. God. Nice one, Captain.
The problem is, like, he's gonna
Fast, Basilio,
actually just
nice
roll all
dodge.
misses now that I want to get that. It's
Heisman got knocked out. We gotta revive him.
one of those sort of things in life. Okay, he should easily be able to get me now.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I definitely feel like I want to run around and get a little bit more
We gotta get back on track.
levels, just like, or not even levels, like Magla in particular, just so I can get something done here. Like, I mostly want to get a bunch of resistances if I can. Like, if I can get some other people to have dodge fire, that would be great, but
What now?
I don't actually know if I have the right equipment for this. This might actually be a problem. Prevents paralysis. There we go. Okay. So that would drop my agility by 9 is the unfortunate part, which is a lot. And then the archetype tree. I want to figure out which class actually got them the dodge fire, if anything. Dodge ice. I'm pretty sure it's a wizard class. Wait. Huh. Slash dodge might be an important thing to have on some people, actually. Don't know if that's actually that important, though. It's gonna be some insane class that's got dodge fire. It's merchant. Of course it's merchant. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so we actually have access to that on Heisman. I might actually have that on myself. And it should be cheap enough that I can afford it. Wait, how come I can't get... Oh, right, because that's not the class that I actually am. Okay. I'm going to get rid of Blizz. 4,000, right. That's barely anything. Okay. I might be able to afford that on myself. Don't know if I can actually use it. Or if I haven't leveled, yeah, it's because I haven't leveled that enough. This is like a painful experience. Okay, I actually still have enough herbs, I think, or leaves to do this, so let's just do it.
I found new power.
Or wait, what? You need to get up to 9. Yeah, okay.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. That's only 4,000 to learn, so that's fine. If I can get fire dodge on some more people, that would also be good.
All right.
Which I should be able to, because that's not that expensive. So we'll just try and get this on everybody that's in this team. The only problem is I have to unlock Merchant, which is a base class, so it should be cheap.
This right here, all right?
It is.
I'm counting on you.
Stragon's quite the wall for me.
Of course.
Yeah. Yep. This is the thing about, like, being relatively not grindy, is that you sometimes end up in a place where it's like a regular-ass skeleton is red because you're, supposed to be level 68, probably. I'm sort of assuming that's, like, a major part of what's happening here. Where are we? Oh, right, I have to level it. While we're here, let's also level that for Stroll. Or unlock that for Stroll.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I also just don't have a setup that's very well set up for dealing with fire attacks for some reason. I think the big thing that really sucks about fighting this guy is that he boosts his attack to like +3 in a way that's not counterable.
A new ability.
I'd kind of be okay with that if like I'd be having an easier time with this if his boost of attack made it so I could Dekaja him properly. Because that's kind of what I was thinking would be a good strategy, but it's not because he just starts off with a boost of +3. Everyone thinks it is? Yeah, it definitely is, but, like, it's supposed to be, because I think this is optional, right? Like, I don't think you're necessarily supposed to have to beat this.
Right. I could get used to this.
But, like,
a new ability.
If his attack boost came in after his other attacks, so you could use Dekaja and make it so he couldn't, like, buff himself to 9 Ls, then I think I'd be able to beat this with the way that I do things. The way that I have to do things here is, like, just very different in terms of paradigm.
I can use this. I'm getting stronger.
Okay. I could also, like, level up archetypes for stats, I think. Not that. Down here. I don't really need this stuff.
All right.
If I can still afford it, I would love to also give myself slash dodge.
All right.
Where was that in here? That's in Swordsman, so that's in the second level of that at level 3. I can afford that. It's going to be expensive as hell, but I can afford that.
I see.
This is going to be the actual part that I might not be able to
This
afford.
right here. All right.
I might not have enough mag.
Of
I
course.
should have just enough. Intentionally very difficult special quest. Yeah. Why do they have things that are like blue giants and pots that blow themselves up here?
Oh.
Ooh, that's nice.
I found new power.
Okay, we're not taking that. Okay, so... Oops. This is such a stupid way to fight something, though. Then again, I think this is deliberate. Like, the ability to sort of, like, outthink your opponent
New
instead
skills,
of, like,
new possibilities.
going out and leveling, I think is a very deliberate choice from these guys, so this probably is actually
I found new
intentional.
power. New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. I also have those other fruits that just increase stats, and I should probably use those. Okay, here's the question. Do I have enough to afford this?
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Yes, okay. And then I have just
counting
enough, I
on
think, to equip
Of
slash
course.
dodge. Don't know what I'm going to give up for that, but, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Really
I'm going to find out it's, like, not a slash attack, and I'm going to be very salty.
good. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay, and then we barely need any of the items for getting to where we're going. Let's just do this. We'll give this to Basilio.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay, slash dodge. Got it. Okay, I need that. I technically can use items for this because I've got just enough for this sort of area. So I think what we're going to do is keep... Well, I'm not going to be attacking it all this time, so I think we're actually better off getting rid of Cyclo. Slash dodge, 6,000.
Alright.
God damn it. Alright, down the stairs I go and start beating up skeletons until I've got just a very small amount of extra magla. God damn it. Ideally, what we find are those pots, because I can just keep running past them over and over again. I'm so close to being able to get this. Wait, are the enemies not respawning here? Interesting. I think I just can exit and enter the place, though, again. And that would fix that problem. Oh, no.
Right there. Come on!
This power grows stronger.
Okay, so that's 550 magla for that.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Getting 92 for each
You
of
can breathe a
these.
little
This
easier now, I
is
think.
actually pretty fast.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Okay. So yeah, we are actually having a pretty easy time getting to where we're going here. This is going to be slightly worse.
What now?
Okay, for fighting these guys, we want to switch to Juna. I want to have my core party, like, high in MP, and I can fully utilize all the MP on the people I'm not going to be using for the boss fight, so we can switch to this.
There they are. Time for some close call right. How's that?
No support effects or extra mana, that sucks, but whatever. Okay,
Let's go. Better be looking
I
good.
want to save points on that, so we're going to switch to you.
Light! Silver! Judah
Great,
Gauntlet!
Judah.
Devil Summoner!
Can I actually do any of these without that sucking? Looks like it.
Cerberus!
Okay, that's good enough.
I'm charging in! Oh, power of heroes! Not now. Right there!
That
will
was
fight with
strange.
pride.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Persona Master! You hit their weakness! Don't let up now,
Everyone-
Judah. Devil Summoner! Cerberus! This is the that one!
Keep it up.
That's how you
Like
do
a-
it!
Take this!
Yeah, just barely. Okay.
Looks like that's all of them! Great
That's
job,
1,000
everybody!
mag. We might be... That's 1,500. We might already be there, actually. 3 more heroes, lethal lights.
Vigilant.
Okay, was that
Right
enough?
now.
That was enough. That barely took anything. Okay, well, that was nice. After this frustration, I have to go do my taxes, so that's going to be, you know, a great way to decompress after the stress of all this. Okay, well, there goes all my mag. Completely mag dumping. If I have to get in a major fight in a completely different way out of a different dragon that just does very different attacks in the next place, I'm going to be very sad. But at the same time, I kind of am expecting that's what it's going to be. It's going to be just another dragon. It's going to be very different. It's going to be like all ice attacks or something like that, and I'm going to just cry. Okay. I guess the top floors don't respawn. I hope the reward for this place, like doing all 3 of these towers, is completely worthless. I hope it's just really bad. Taxes are like fighting a dragon, really. Yeah, the government just sits on this gigantic pile of gold and goes to sleep.
What now?
Ideally, anyway. Like, I think there's other things they could do that would be way worse than that, apparently, but, you know. Alright. Save here before I've spent all that stuff. Can you imagine if your tax collector was a dragon? I'd be a lot more careful about my tax returns if the tax collector was a dragon.
It's even more threatening
Okay.
up close!
Vitus power.
Even if it's scary,
So,
we
Knight's
have to
Proclamation.
I'm right here.
Now
We'll
accept
see how good our
your
actual
fate.
dodge ends up being, but that's sort of besides the point.
Are you prepared?
You can move
Stepping
back.
back, I shall vanquish evil. Be ready for anything.
It's gonna tail swipe every time now, and it's gonna be like just the worst. But you know,
Here I go. Be go.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
I really wish I could see the percentages for these though. Like that would be what I really would want to see. I'm immune to the
Come on.
paralyze effect now, so that should be
Face
fine.
me. Rancor.
Warlord.
I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
I owe you one. Okay. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Okay.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
Okay. He's gonna use Infernal Breath again, isn't he?
Too many people knocked out here.
Okay, we're getting a
Gotta get
little
back on track,
unlucky on
or
those.
This'll get ugly. It's even more threatening.
I didn't fail the first dodge turn.
Even if it's scary.
It's, you know, the
I
second
use what I must.
one where he just infernals everybody, but yeah.
Ah!
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
That out the south.
If there's some way to
should
make
I
it
be
so you couldn't
down for? Here I
double
go.
Infernal Breath, like that would probably make this a lot more reasonable as well. Like that ability to just double instant kill everybody is really ridiculous, actually.
Nice one, Captain.
And I personally was dodging quite a few of those ones, so... The Infernal Breaths.
Let's go. I'm right here.
You all power of kings.
I can't afford. Are you prepared?
Thanks.
Much thanks,
Destroyer!
Okay. He does Infernal Breath again. Fortunately, we got 3 dodges this time, and yeah, he doesn't do double Infernal Breath, which is what we don't want him to do, so that worked out okay.
I won't hold back!
Don't let them gang up on him.
Assassin! Some darker arts.
I need someone to heal everybody by just a bit, and it's probably going to be Basilio, maybe?
This should help.
I think it makes sense to
Quite
use
a move,
Basilio.
That elf to south. Oh, it's us. No, not placing some
Back
distance.
up here. I don't need much, so just a Great Fairy Dust
All right, thanks.
for right now.
My thanks.
Nice one, Captain.
In fact, he's still hitting on 50% of these. Okay,
Let's get him some healing.
that just felt like cheating at that point.
The captain's on
By
his
the
last
power.
one.
Alright.
Someone
Come and get
him healed up. Basilio's been burned.
Fortunately, this
Perhaps
one's already
this is
maxed, so we
best.
can swap a little bit. Could take a risk and do it this way, but I think what we do here is we just want to really
Allow me
heal
to use
myself.
this.
I shall fight as the noble I am. No holding back.
This one's fine right now, so I can
Let
go
me
ahead and
rethink
move
this. I
forward
shall
and use
vanquish
Frigid
evil.
Fortress
Be
tactic.
frozen.
Roll gave them a new
Oh,
weakness.
it's us. Here
Now
I go.
hit him where it hurts.
You better be ready.
It's getting windy!
Okay. Got hit 3 times in that last one, though. That was pretty unlucky. Okay, there we go. That's what we want to see.
Basilio's been burned. Don't let them gang up on him.
Come on.
Okay, we need to use Massive Kaja this
Now
turn, and we have to
accept
use
your
Earthquaking
fate.
Nightblade this turn for sure.
No holding back. Stepping back.
Back on this turn.
To
I
the
don't.
fore.
I think it's too much to pay attention to for me to do that. Oh, it's probably not, but
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
okay. So that keeps that
it's
duration
us.
up.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Hey,
still,
focus
damn
on
it.
Doesn't matter that I missed there because that was the last, so I didn't lose anything at least.
Nice one, Captain.
Okay, we're starting to get into the tempo of this being like the way it needs to be here. Burn's gone, fantastic. Defense is back, so we have to hit him with the wind thing.
Oh, power
Whatever,
of kings.
that's fine. I don't think that Hex does anything here, really.
Die!
Okay,
I
3
shall
hits on
rule
that
the
is really
battlefield.
good.
Warlord.
Already got that.
The power of ice.
You hit their weak point. Keep
I'm
them
ready.
Good.
Destroyer! Be gone!
Didn't miss.
okay.
How did
We
we have a
can do
half
this.
turn?
Come forth, royal soul!
Already have that. Where'd this... Alright, well, whatever.
Maybe not.
I'll use this as an opportunity to heal up Basilio.
This should work.
Thanks.
Wolf's badly wounded.
Okay.
Can anyone heal him?
Ouch.
Captain's hurt
Ouch.
bad.
Give up now.
Let's get him some healing. Throw her
Okay.
back.
To the rear, to the
Anyone get
vanguard.
on healing duty.
Face me. Rancor.
Okay,
Basilio,
enemy got real lucky on that
I shall
last turn. I
vanquish
think I
evil.
have to use Mystic Kaja this turn.
This should help.
Quite a move.
That elf to south. Oh, it's us.
I have to
Here I go.
use items here. And I kind of want it to be a, like, miraculous meat almost this turn. I think we can get away with an Ambrosia,
Here
though.
you go.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
It's risky, though.
Let's stay calm.
Prince!
I'm right here.
Oh, I remember where I got the extra attacks, because Stroll did the Frigid Fortress tactic. God. He's getting...
nice
Lucky.
one, Captain.
Okay. His dodge has been set, so I have time to do a fairy dust or something like that, or another ambrosia. I'll use a great spirit
best
dust.
use.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Now, what's the play? I call upon royal
This is
power
already
within.
reset, so that we're good there.
Be frozen.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Stay
up,
in-
Stroll.
Come here! It's getting windy!
Yeah,
Behold,
that's reset.
I won't hold back. Come on.
Let us clean up this mess.
I can actually just forward this to Stroll and have him use another Frigid Fortress tactic. Or I could just do this.
I show no mercy.
That's 300 damage, that's not bad.
Good job,
Since
everyone.
when did he have that?
Talk about a close call.
What the hell was that?
Nice one, Captain.
The fact that he missed all of those is kind of funny, in a certain perverse
No
sort of
holding
way.
back.
The fact that he has that is confusing as hell.
Much thanks.
Start out the south. Oh, awesome
Hell, okay,
souls, do
well,
your
whatever.
thing. Ah!
I will fight with pride. Prince!
I'm right here.
Confirmation here.
You think I'll use what I must?
Okay.
Some darker arts.
Nice one,
Passive
Captain.
stats are so good in this game. Okay. I do kind of hate this fight in a certain
Are you
sense there.
prepared?
Like, something about this fight just does piss me off.
The power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
Okay.
Who should I beat?
Stroll.
You better be ready.
Be gone!
Behold. Let's go.
Knight's
Come on.
Proclamation here.
Let us clean. Now accept your fate.
Oh shoot, do I have to... I might have to reset the other thing. One, okay.
Can't afford. I call upon royal power within.
Nope, I don't have to do that this turn. This is a good turn for me to actually do a reset on my mana. Actually,
on.
no. What I'm
No
going to do with
holding
that
back.
is Frigid Fortress
Be
tactic.
frozen.
Okay, let's
And
do
then
this.
you are going to do... Or whatever. I'm going to use the curse thing. Even though we're not cursed or anything like
This
that.
one.
That helped.
Force me to spend 70% of my
Quite a
mag and half
move.
of my 70%. Yeah. No, he didn't force me to use, like... Because I use that many leaves, like, every time I get to a boss fight these days.
What a shame.
Good job,
Oh, wow.
everyone.
All 4 dodge.
Talk about a close call.
I am on fire, you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. This is
Captain, you've been
perfect.
burned.
By this power.
You'll take more damage this way,
I'm right
so
here.
be careful.
Okay, our defense. I need
You
to
think
have our
yourself-
dodge this turn. Okay.
Rancor.
Now, moving to the rear. Warlord.
Alright, let's
This should help.
Much thanks.
I owe you
try and
one.
remember about that.
I'm ready. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Weakness and criticals. Oh boy. Still loses it though.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give up
Gotta heal
now.
up.
Do I get down? I'd get down. God.
Help him. That's it. Hey,
Oh, that was bad luck.
hey. It's even more threatening up close.
Come forth.
Oh
royal
man, that
soul.
sucks.
Even if
I'm
it's
right here.
scary, we have to fight.
This guy's got
Let
some
us clean up
moves
the-
that
I'll
I do
use what I
not
must.
anticipate.
Then again,
He's got
face
more
me.
going for him than I thought he did.
Mustn't settle for the easy way.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
I wish it
one.
would tell me like what other abilities it has, because like we've seen him use abilities. I wish I actually knew like why he's got nice
I
abilities.
shall fight as the noble. No holding back.
Like that
Moving
part's
to the
just.
rear. I shall vanquish evil.
That helped.
My friend, thanks.
Who should?
Come here! Be gone!
Okay.
Captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up now.
Let's
That's
get him
fine.
some healing.
Okay.
The captain's
I
on
won't
his
hold
last
back.
Someone, get him healed up.
Assassin. Rancor.
The defense
I shall
down is
close
the
in
least
the
important
distance.
part. I
Withdraw
want
it.
to get the
Are you
dodge up.
prepared? This should help.
The fact that was all focused on me means I can use a pretty simple healing item here.
Oh, getting away.
So these are actually fine. Turns like
All
this.
right,
I knew you'd help.
Really fucked up fairy prank. All fairy pranks are fucked up. That's the thing about them. God, okay, that got...
Get him back on his feet!
Too slow.
Did I have no dodges on that other one? Oh my god.
Fighting!
Triple Infernal Breath is a thing. That's so stupid.
We have to fight!
You think yourself assassin?
I might have to do some stuff and like come back later.
Can't afford to hold back.
Like when I've got some more abilities and stuff like that, but you know.
No holding back.
My turn. Thanks.
Stay.
All right, it's getting windy.
Nice one, Captain!
Of course I dodged the one that doesn't matter as much. Okay.
Come forth, royal soul.
Be nice. I'll use what I must.
Warlord! Be ready for anything.
Quite a boon.
That elf to south. I'm
Okay.
ready whenever. Place in some distance.
Part of me wants to actually risk something, but we won't.
Use now. Think later.
God! Nice one,
There we go.
Captain!
That's what we want to start seeing. Still not dodging as many as we want to see. He didn't use consecutive fire breaths that time, so we're fine.
Basilio's been burned!
I won't hold
Don't
back.
let them gang up
Come
on
and
me.
get.
So we've ramped up to the point where our dodge is like
Oh, power
kind of
of
okay, I guess.
I can't have to the fore. Moving to the rear. Are
stay
you
in the back.
prepared?
That helps.
Kaja,
much thanks.
I owe you one.
I do actually want to run in
I
and
go.
get him on
You
his
better
weak
be
spot
ready.
here, though.
We go.
Keep his defense down.
God! Nice one, Captain!
You can chip away at Lewis's dungeon if you want. Oh wait, I thought if I went up to Lewis's dungeon, I'd have to fight Lewis.
Don't let them gang up on him!
Do I have to actually clear his dungeon first? Oh shit. Okay, well yeah, that actually is something I could be doing first.
You think yourself equal? I'll use what I must.
That's a good point you're mentioning there.
Too much, perhaps?
You're less important for this turn, so I'm going to have you start checking out medicines.
I was saving
I knew
this.
you'd help.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Time to go
Okay.
offense. I shall vanquish evil. The power of ice.
Roll gave them a new weakness!
Oh, it's us.
Now
All
hit
right,
where it hurts!
it's getting windy.
Alright. Yeah, what I was thinking of doing is potentially going to like
God! Nice one, Captain!
the dungeon down below and just leveling up a little bit.
Basilio, nice dodge! Basilio's been burned!
By this power.
Don't let them gang up on me!
Come and get me.
Okay, I need to...
Oh no, Highlander been burned!
Assassin!
Any attacks on him are gonna hurt! So
Some
cover him!
darker arts.
I can't afford to.
I
call
feel
upon
like I
royal
actually
power
can beat
within.
this guy, though, is the thing.
Withdrawing. No holding
I'm
back.
probably, like, delusional, but I feel like if I do this correctly, I can win with the tools I have. It's just, I kind of need to be
Get
lucky,
away.
which is never a good thing to rely on in this kind of game, but, you know. Would Ambrosia be better?
All right. I knew you'd help.
I'm not sure about Heisman here.
My thanks.
I feel like he might die if he gets hit by another Infernal Breath.
God! Nice one, Captain!
Time limit includes clearing his dungeon? Oh, shit. Well,
no,
okay, I should probably actually get there just so that I can also clear the dungeon.
Hurt.
That would probably actually be a really good idea.
Ah! It burns.
Okay, everyone's looking pretty good right now. Let's use Elusive Dream here.
Ha! Die!
Are you prepared?
That's all good.
Closing the distance. I call upon royal power within.
You hit your weak point! Keep it up
Okay,
strong.
closing in.
Here I go. We go.
Moonbreaker here.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal
I
soul.
wouldn't mind getting this
can do
off
this.
now.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
It's not
That
super
elf to
good there,
south.
but it's still pretty good.
Apart, so
Your
you're
face is about to
strong.
collapse. Someone
Okay,
heal him
Heisman's
now.
almost dead. Everyone's on fire. It's fine.
God! Nice one, Captain!
Things could be worse.
Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing
Okay.
now.
Have to hit him with this.
Rancor.
Oh no,
I can't
Heismay's
afford to
been
hold
burned.
back.
Any attacks on him are gonna hurt.
Have to get lucky here,
Warlord.
which is never great.
Be ready for anything.
Quite a boon.
I owe you
Well,
one.
maybe not actually.
Captain, you've been burned.
It's us.
You'll take more damage this
No,
way, so be
not a place
careful.
in some distance.
Okay,
Use now.
this
Help
one.
later.
so I'll get Heisman out of the danger
Much
zone.
thanks.
Basilio's been burned.
I think he's still in the danger zone, actually.
Maybe not. I won't hold back.
Yeah, it's this. This is the thing that I need to... I really wish was different. It's that Great Dragon's Wrath. Being the way it is. I dodged none of those. Wow.
Help him back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to this when I've got some levels. I'm gonna just level up a bit. I'm not actually even sure like what I could do necessarily. There's probably a different strategy I could come into this with. I'm also gonna like just check to see if there's any weird gimmick about the way that this thing acts.
On guard!
But
Who do you think I am?
Wake up.
yeah, the amount of like hit points that it has means
the
I
front.
can't
Oh, no,
really
I
burst
see.
it down super
Any
quickly.
attacks on him are gonna hurt. So cover him.
Electric shock.
I don't know, maybe I am supposed to be doing this sort of thing so that it like constantly is cycling its other abilities, but like I don't know.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Big knock.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, now I'm getting
Try to
dodges.
heal up.
Figured out his gimmick already. I figured if he only had the one gimmick about the no Makara Karn,
Wake
that
up.
sucks.
Me!
We're still in a fight here.
What I could potentially do is if I think that he's going to use like the Infernal Breath, I could have Hulkenberg use her Universal block. Since it doesn't matter if he gives... Actually, I don't remember. If he has unlimited turns, does it matter if I block him? Because, like, do you lose all of your turns, or do you just... Well, actually, no. What I want to look up is, like, a mechanic, because I want to know if,
Basilio's
No,
about to
I
collapse.
feel like
play?
I could use Hulkenberg's thing to make it so that everybody is
hold my ground.
resistant.
Basilio's been burned.
It's all
Don't let them gang up on him.
Because if everyone's resistant to
Lightning
everything,
strike.
then I could potentially have, like, him lose his entire round, even if he... No, because he shatters it first. So that doesn't work, I just remember that.
I see your
That's
game!
finesse.
Yeah, actually some genuine backseating here would be good. Just figure out, like, is there
Someone
something
get him
that
on
works
fighting.
against this guy?
Come on, not like
Now
this.
accept your
Someone
fate!
help,
I show
please.
no mercy!
I feel like I could potentially also
I shall
get
rule
some
the
cheesy
battlefield.
hits against him with, like, some merchant abilities, where it's like, I've got that guaranteed hit with the guaranteed criticals, but that seems like that's bad action economy in some ways. I'm not sure that that's actually good damage for
I
what
shall
you're
vanquish
spending.
evil.
Is
The
he
power of
susceptible to,
wind.
like, days? Like, can you get status
Now
effects on this
that's
guy?
finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
My husband's
Knocked
here!
out. Someone help him get back in the
Are you
fight.
prepared?
I always assume that these guys are immune to status effects. I never actually check.
Everyone, forgive me.
Okay.
Will you ye?
Yeah, I think I want to just get some levels first, but
What now?
yeah, I am wondering like if there is another give some loot that immunes fire completely. Oh, I definitely don't have enough bugs for that because I think I'd have to get like through multiple layers of bug hunting. Let me check.
What now?
Where does that even go in this? Do I keep track of that here at all? I also want to kind of check this. Which one am I in?
Keep this to yourself.
Hey,
This is not this.
No harm in just listening, you know.
Did I actually check? Might not have checked with informants here. Maybe they didn't have information about this place, though, is the other thing. Well, regardless. Gold beetles, there we go. I've got 13. Still, that could potentially be a good thing for me to check out. being able to use the bugs as a way to, like, cheese my way through that. I haven't been looking very closely for them, so there's probably a ton that I've missed. I know that there's actually some in the cities that I've missed, because I know that they're around there. I did not get information for the other towers? Shoot. Okay, I should probably also get the information, because they might say something about the dragons. Not that I think that they would. They tend not to give you... if there's no weakness to it, and I just can't use Makara card, then that's just kind of that. Was there any other type of equipment that gave you, like, elemental immunities? I don't think that really exists in this game. They seem to want you to not be able to just be immune to stuff. For, you know, fair enough reasons. I could theoretically switch to the Maximilian armor for a prevents paralysis effect. And then I could switch to, like, the higher agility, but I think that's still not good. Physical status elements. Poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite. All stats +3. This is actually way better than what I've currently got. I should definitely switch to that. But greatly increases evasion against light, dark. Was there other things that were greatly increasing your dodge chances? I don't really know. This is just these two. Either way, this is a way better one than a current one I've got. Either way, I kind of feel like I want to do the thing you were mentioning of clearing Lewis's tower. Mostly because I just realized, like, if I was doing what I was planning on doing, I would have, like, not actually finished his tower. I would not have finished this mission. I would not have gotten to the boss in time.
They saw us. Belt up, you lot.
Okay.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
Belt up, you lot is very like a off your socks Abby kind of moment to me.
Watch out! We've been spotted!
Oh, that's not
That almost got me. Oh, wait. Oh, what the?
We'll hold our ground.
Ridiculous!
About to collapse!
I am planning on just leaving here, so hopefully I survive long enough to just leave.
Heismay's knocked
The
out!
shame!
Someone help us get back in the fight!
Okay, let's see if I can
Heismay
retreat.
got knocked out! We gotta revive...
See ya.
Okay.
Don't get...
Just leave Heismay for dead. How come I didn't open the door the first time I was here? Well, it's not just that. I actually do want to see if I can find the beetles, because, like, that would actually be a really good thing.
Hey!
But I want to just also check something here. I want to do... Let's set up camp.
Well then.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, I thought if we did let's set up camp, I could, like, set up camp here and then go back the same time. Looks like I have to return to town.
Okay then. Right?
So I can't do the thing I want to do here. Very unfortunate. I will go check the beetle guy, though, to see if I can do that right now. Actually, it's not even the levels that I really want. What I really want is more Magla. I'm gonna go talk to the statue tomorrow.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning.
Yeah, I've
of a
only got
new
14
king.
days to clear Lewis's
14
dungeon. I have no
days
idea how
remain.
complicated his dungeon is going to be. That might actually be something I have to really do.
Here.
Also buying better gear.
All right.
Smash it all to bits.
Okay, where's the statue
All right,
here?
then.
Let's go!
Over here.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Why, you little... That's enough.
Okay.
What do I do to
It's all me a great courtesy. Hello there.
Your Highness.
Isn't that... Let's see.
Yeah, because I'm locked at the amount I'm at. Okay, 2,000, that's not much, but better than nothing. Alright, let's go check the bug guide to see how far away. I don't think that I'm at the point where I can get anything right now.
Let's go.
And I think I need like 25 or some nonsense. So what I actually want to do is, like, on my own time, go from, like, house to house and look for beetles in, like, corners and stuff like that.
Hey there.
Oh, okay.
No way.
Interesting. Yeah, so this is the thing you were talking about, the Flame Seal Corselet, I'm assuming. So I need 13 more. That's actually a lot more. The thing is, like, I haven't found a lot of the ones that are just, like, lying around, like, here. Because there's some that are just in stores and stuff like that, and in alleyways and whatever that I haven't been collecting because they don't show up on the mini-map. So I can probably find, like, 13 of those if I look really carefully. They're going to be an annoying-ass thing to try and find, I'm guessing. But I bet I can get close to 13 without going to any dungeons, because the dungeon ones do show up on the map as little blue dots, so they're easy to find. Whereas these ones, for some reason, don't. I really wish they did.
Luis, I could see.
But that's going to be me running around in circles like an idiot for, like, days at a time or whatever. I don't know how long it'll actually take me. I might have to just look up a beetle search guide or something like that. Also, what the hell did the thing I just got actually do? Easily 13 in the towns I missed. Yeah, because I haven't looked at all. I haven't gotten any of those. I only noticed the ones that are, like, on the map. I don't think that those gloves are actually any good for us, but... The entire reason is, like, you would get them because they're giving you immunity to fire or whatever. Wait, are those... Those are accessory gauntlets, aren't they? Clawbreakers down here. Resist slash. Okay, so that's not that useful for us. It's kind of good, but we already resist slash. I did notice that, like, I did notice a couple of them, and I just was like, I don't know if I actually care enough to look for them, but if that's the solution to this stupid problem. Because if I'm taunting and I'm using the ability to be immune to fire, then he automatically forfeits, like, half his turns. So at that point, I just, like, fully commit to, like, being slash dodge, I guess. And probably still get hit by it anyway, and then get paralyzed, because I'm probably actually still susceptible to paralyzed when I'm... Or no, that's, of course, that's a shirt.
What's happened?
Yeah, so, like, trying to look in all these little daft corners and stuff like that for a beetle is... Wait, what? Is he still in? What? I thought he quit. Alright.
Down to Louise.
Please?
Do the boots I have to purify? I don't know, actually. Let's go check.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
I also kind of want to see if there's an accessory that gives me, like, a high resist against, fire, but... Probably not. Or higher dodge against fire, but...
Is it Luis after all?
Talking nonsense, you are.
Okay, here's the church. Where the big guy's in here looks really out of place.
All right.
Okay, HP recovery decreases the cost of money skills. This is actually really good. Like, if you're using those sort of abilities, that's actually really, really good. Repels fire. What the crap? Well, that works. I'm just gonna do all of these if I can. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. You can only pick one at a time, though. Okay. Well, fire's the one we obviously want right now.
What now?
I want to steal your boots. Something like that. I don't know. Sure. And then... Okay, so we got what we need already now. I could kind of go back there and just go with that. Okay, so now I don't need the dodge fire anymore, but that's fine. Yeah, there is that. There is one for every element. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to use one of every element at the same time because I lose the boots that I currently got. So it's like you get one at a time. Okay, so now I don't need the other thing necessarily. The other thing would be pretty good to have to like protect one other person against fire. And in fact, what I'm going to do here is take the person who kept getting hit by fire, which I feel like was Basilio. I'm going to have him wear those other boots. Ones that at least give him higher evasion against it. Okay. Either way, though, I'm going to call it here, kind of. I am going to go check out what Lewis's dungeon looks like. Actually, let's also check one more thing here. Yeah, those are all 9.5. This one's 9. Oh, did I don't think I've got...
What now?
Okay, I need to do one more thing before I leave. This sucks. Okay, where are...
Let's head there right away.
I have to go to all the bars and ask anyone for information they got about the stupid trial towers. Okay, that's all done.
All right.
As far as I care, anyway.
Let's go.
There's actually another thing I wanted to check at the place to get stuff blessed, but I can't remember what it was. Potion of Blight Martyra. I don't need to worry about that. Wait, what? Yeah, I didn't think I needed that.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Maybe I do already have all of these in the notes, and I just can't remember what the hell the name of the tower is. That probably is more likely, because I don't remember names very well.
Fancy a bit of it? What will become of us?
Nope, here we go.
Hey!
Want in on this?
Okay. Trial to obtain a forbidden power. Apparently, to pass, you have to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. Long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. Takes any attempt to ward its attacks as an affront, and that, yeah, alright, that's the one we already know about. And the devastating blow and retribution is a terror to behold. Okay, so that's the one that we did. You only had the Altabury one? Probably. And that's all I know. Not to mention it looks like, okay. So this is the one we already know about.
Come again,
and that one tells you that if you try to block it, it gets mad at you. Fantastic, great. We already did that mission, so we don't have to worry about that. I think the other one is in Etria.
Where to?
Let's go.
Can't see a single fancy a bit of it. Cheers.
You heard about the Spire of Blind Faith from the Chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details, so it helped anyone who went ever came back. But it said that a long time ago there was a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath he sprawled these words. You, the purple flames, invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash. What? So is this a charm dungeon? Doesn't read like a will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with certainty. Protection from fire? Okay.
Come again anytime.
Why would you say it like that? That seems overly flowery if it's just fire, but okay.
We stand behind you, Lady
All right,
Uther.
option here.
And I want to double
Where to?
check to make sure I actually do have Alta Berries, because I might not even have that one. I'm pretty sure I've got one of them. I think what I did was I got one of them, and I assumed that they all had the same information when I don't think they actually do.
Let's go.
Literally immune to all damage except Almighty. Well, yeah, that would be really annoying, but I mean, if its offensive abilities are weak, then that's fine. It's probably not weak on offense, though, so that's probably not fine.
No harm in just...
Yep, we already got the Tower of Insolence trial one here. Okay.
What more can I do?
All right. Where to?
And what I also should pay attention to is next time it is the holiday, so that I can get stuff for cheaper. And then buy a bunch of items. For now, let's go here and then let's go to Lewis's dungeon and figure out how badly we're going to get our asses kicked there. Probably pretty badly.
All right, then.
Let's go.
How's the weather up there? Do we have, like, a talk time? I feel like you should be able to do this one in the morning and be back by the evening sort of thing.
Now then.
It's just dread. That's fine. Okay.
You would pursue peril.
It's your call.
Should be able to get there by this afternoon. I feel like we all wake up at, like, noon or something like that.
Now then.
Alright, we're just gonna, like, look around the place, basically. I'm gonna have to quit out pretty quickly here, just because, again, I have to do my taxes. I don't have to do my taxes. Like, the penalty for not doing your return is fairly minimal. It would be a dumb idea for me to just deliberately not, though. I thought you said I didn't immediately walk up to Lewis.
How disappointing. The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken.
He's just sitting on a balcony. How come we can't just land right in front of him?
The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. O King, I can see why you felt such hopelessness.
I think you are part of the problem.
The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours. Simply their nature.
Yeah, that's true. You are definitely making it worse.
Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
Why don't we just land, like, on top of him? That would just be a really funny way for this. It'd be like that Monty Python thing, just
The
splat.
skybound avatar.
Skyark is flying. No, he's
Taking
not.
on the face
You
of
can
His
literally see
Majesty,
him.
The royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace?
just
as it once
realized
was? It is impossible
How
to tell
weird
from
the
ground.
angle is for that
The
painting.
gauntlet runner arrives at the entrance, at last marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
This would be much, much funnier if that's, like, a representation of how the castle actually was, because, like, the castle is not at a tilted angle, like, facing upwards. His face is not looking up at a person looking at the map. What we should be seeing is an island with, like, the castle on top of it, not a face on the map. Makes me think that, like, it would be much more difficult and much more interesting if the dungeon was on its side.
of its past.
He entered Leo trying to asphyxiate Lewis. I don't know what Leo is. This place is messed up.
It's just as chaotic within.
I don't want to be king. I don't want to have to live in here. This
Your
would
Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, knight in your service.
suck. Hulkenberg, don't enable Skyrock. Just ignore him.
His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
This place is swarming with Magla too. Even I can feel it.
Little Earth
Where's
orbit.
it all coming from?
I always call it low Earth orbit. I never actually called it Leo.
It must be the
I don't
anxieties
think I've ever
of the
heard
royal
anyone call it
capital's
Leo
people.
either.
Luis would call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad.
That is actually
We've got to pin
probably
down its
how it is
source.
described in there, but I've literally always ignored the fact that it said that and just said low Earth orbit. No, I think actually... No, I remember the tooltips. I remember it actually does just say low Earth
What
orbit. It just
is
says the whole
this?
thing. Alright.
Come on.
Ready?
Please, take...
Is it nicer on the inside? Real palace has changed. It is a shadow of its past. Just be ready for anything.
Be real?
It's one of those weird fish with legs.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through! Yeah! This is our chance!
Okay.
Down in one fell swoop. Yeah!
I guess we're doing some
They're weak to
learning.
fire. Let's heat this place up.
Fire and Mudo. I don't think I'm actually set for that, really.
Charging in! We'll do this together!
Yeah, that's unfortunate. This ought to work, though.
Let me help!
That's
You
quite a
think
lot of
yourself
damage.
equal to a UG? I'll use what I must.
Weak to dark.
Hit their weakness. Nice moves,
This is the wrong team.
Who should I beat?
But-
You better be ready.
It's kind of fine.
Nah.
Now, what's the... No holding back!
No, all yours.
I will fight! Let's work
As well
together!
just do this again.
Still up?
Be nice. Now accept your fate.
This is extreme or heavy? Heavy.
Some darker arts.
Okay, let's do... Here I go!
I want to just hit him with whatever I've got that hits as hard as I can here. Heavy damage ignores resistances. This has the highest chance, I think, of killing him.
Let's go. I thought they're still
Proper
breathing.
dungeon, yeah, well. Fishy Fandango. Hit and evasion. Did he hurt himself with that?
Got too many
The
people knocked out.
shame.
Okay, well,
Gotta get
that's
back on
it.
track.
Okay, what I'm gonna have to do here is actually
Have to
swap
help
to
everyone.
a character that's got
Let's set
fire.
it up! Time for some close, come forth, royal soul!
Wait, is this...
We'll do this together!
Not this.
I won't hold back!
No, I might as well just actually do this.
This is it!
Let us clean up.
You've
Oh,
already got
power
an
of
attack that works
kings.
here, so we'll just do
Hit
that.
their weakness.
I'm ready whenever.
Nice moves, Heisme.
We might as well just swap party members here.
You got this.
Please leave this to me.
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared?
Use Formation of Vigor.
It's time to strike!
Let's stay calm.
The magic seeds!
Oh, he's
You
awake
think
now,
yourself.
shit.
Now accept your fate.
Even
To the back, Devil Summoner.
Okay.
Cerberus. Yeah. You
Now,
hit their
what's the
weakness.
play?
Okay.
I call upon royal power within!
I think we have to just kind of hit him here
my
and then
way.
pass it
Tougher
on,
than
and
I
we
thought.
should be able to finish it off with
Let's go.
this.
This is it!
There we go. That guy had
That's the
more
last
hit
of
points
them.
than I thought he was
Way's
going to.
clear.
The thing is, I think that this place is going to be filled with like lots of different types of monsters with a lot of variety. So I'm going to have to keep swapping party members based on what we're fighting.
What now?
Which is going to be annoying, and I'm going to forget to do it. Let's switch back to my old sort of team here. It's T.
I see the enemy.
noticed us.
Little teeth monsters are...
There they are.
Now,
usually quite annoying. Okay, platinum ones. I'm guessing electricity. Let's try radiance. I feel like they reflect that though.
Yikes!
Absorb. Okay.
Watch out for their counterattack.
I felt like they were going to not get hit by that, and I was right. But you know, it's worth checking. I wonder if this is going to be another dental pick kind of moment.
Good night.
Charging in. By this power.
Okay.
No. Let's set it up.
I doubt that it's going to be fire. Doubt that's going to be wind. They block wind. Oh wait, do I already know about these guys?
Don't rush this. Darkness won't work
Oh.
on them.
They absorb all elements. What the hell? Well, in that
Come
case...
forth, royal soul. Maybe not.
They're good experience?
I'll give Persona.
I'll have to take your word for that. Let's see here. This is a one enemy thing. Which I kind of hate. Let's have you swap to, I guess, Basilio here. Nah, Stroll maybe? No, Basilio.
I'll leave this
My
to you.
turn.
A devil summoner.
You actually do have good physical attacks, so...
Coolan! The enemy still stands.
Moving to the front.
Not like amazing ones or anything like
Power
that,
of
but you do have
heroes.
good physical attacks here.
I
Hold
predict
your
damn
blow
it.
together. God, nice one, Captain.
Okay.
Prince. Ha! Stay focused.
The
Stay
captain
insane.
took one down.
I love this pass.
Right. So... try and hit with this.
Strike true. I got them all in
Check
one
me
shot.
out.
I moved to the
What a
front.
powerhouse.
Get
From a
all of them,
distant
but...
devil summoner.
Okay, actually, let's do this. Let's reset this.
Good night.
Okay, so I don't need to do my attack. Let's swap you out.
The rest
Get
is
you
yours.
in.
Got this. Stay insane. Follow my lead.
Hold nothing back. Basilio got them all in one
true
shot.
force
Take my fullest powerhouse. Coolan.
One more remains.
You
Keep it up.
Into the front. Paladin.
Is that how you're supposed to pronounce that? Kukula?
As the point of a sword.
I've always pronounced it Kukulain, but Welsh is
Okay,
not
I
my
don't
strong
think
point in
there's
terms
any
of
more backup
pronunciation.
coming. Let's
That
keep
is
moving.
not great experience points, but it's really good
What a
Magma.
laugh.
So,
I've
yeah, I
done
mean,
it.
that works out. Okay.
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
Oh, God. Okay, so for teeth, I have to switch to all physical.
We got
Oh,
There they
God.
are. Exemplary.
Okay, those guys just die, because they're blue, so that's fine.
I see the enemy.
That was well done. Just take it. You can always toss it later.
All right. How's that? Good one.
Wait, you're not?
allow
What?
any
Give
counter.
us all we've got.
Looks like slash
Okay,
attacks won't do much
these
against
have to be
them.
wind.
Charging in. Let's
I
work
think it's
together.
basically just this.
Tis yours.
Well, that's good at least.
What a finale! Keep your
They're not
energy
worth
up,
very
everyone.
much. The fact that I didn't get to skip that fight is kind of not great. Not a great indicator. Okay.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Right there.
I can't tell what front or back. I can't make heads or tails of this one, as the saying goes.
Time for some close. Come on.
They are.
Okay, clearly that's the back of
We
it.
have the
Start
edge.
fighting.
This
Looks like
looks
they're
very
into
much like
light.
it's probably light.
I
Yeah.
guess it's our time
I won't
to
hold
shine.
back.
I wish I didn't have to use radiance here. You know what? I'm actually not going to. I'm going to go
counting
ahead
on
and
you.
skip.
This is just what I need. Light. You hit their weakness.
I'm just going to try and rotate this back to Juna,
To you.
because I get to
next
skip a
one's
turn
yours.
anyway, so
I call
I
upon
don't have to be
the royal
super
soul.
efficient here, because it'll be dead, yeah. Okay.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
It seems like
everyone.
those guys are on the cusp of turning blue, too.
There are still some foes
There
around.
they are.
Let's push through!
Oh, God damn it.
Sweep
That's
them
what I was
in.
aiming for.
Get in there and finish them off!
Okay.
Backing out for now.
turn.
This works okay.
ready.
This
You
setup
better be
works
ready.
okay.
Right, let's make this fun.
Yeah, we'll do it this way.
Tis yours.
All right,
Wow.
next.
You got all
Commendable
of them.
strength.
I shall do my best.
You're a force to be
Here I
reckoned
go.
with, Basilio.
Phone is going off again and is probably again a scam.
Two more remain.
We're counting on you.
Work,
Observe
Yuka.
into the threat.
Only two
Power
enemies
of
left. Stay
heroes.
sharp.
As the they yet cling to life.
It's okay. We can do this. Forward!
Stay sharp! It's not over
Stay
yet.
insane in a
fight? Not bloody likely.
I think we just skip.
him.
Please go right ahead.
I think we can just kill this guy with regular auto attacks now.
Only one left.
Huh,
Finish
take
them off
this.
and we're clear.
Worthy foe after
Let's
all.
stay calm.
Still up?
Okay, let's do
If
this.
this doesn't come close, I'll use Yufa's ability, but... Nope. Okay, good.
And that's
Actually, using the party swap, the fact that this only takes a half move token instead of like being a full move makes that actually much more viable. The party swap in
I'm
Persona is
better and
actually really
stronger.
painful to use.
A few of them blighters around. Careful now.
Right there.
I must do this.
Right there.
Okay. I kind of have to use Radiance here,
Take
but
flight home, everyone.
actually... Because I'm never going to use these otherwise anyway. These are all enemy type ones.
This should work.
Never gonna use this
You
anyway.
hit their weakness. Watch me.
Okay, I just have to wait, make sure not to wake this guy up, I guess.
Right. You hit their weakness.
Or I have to choose to fully
Don't let them
commit.
out, Devil Summoner.
I think I'm actually just fine fully committing here.
Cerberus. I'm sorry, everyone.
Charging in, Paladin. Pierce through them.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Oh god, I needed that mag. I needed that so badly.
That was the last of them.
Decent chance that this is a mimic. It's not, okay.
This is amazing. Absolutely marvelous.
Sealed gauntlets. Can be purified, so we don't know anything about them. Alright. I think there were probably mechanics in Persona 5 that made party swap a little bit more viable, but I don't remember it being quite as good, because I think you still lost turns. I might be wrong, though.
I see the
Come
enemy.
on! Let's push through!
Did I turn the
allow
turn
me
keys
any
blue?
further.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
You
Looks
better
like
not
they're
be...
weak to light.
You repel
I
wind.
guess it's
Oh
our
god,
time to
okay.
shine.
So I have to
counting on
finish off the other one first
This
before I
is
can do
just
the
what I
wind attack
need.
to get the other one.
Light. You hit their weakness. Don't
I
let
pray
us down,
already.
Yuna.
Resist that. Okay, so we could do this. Or I could just do this, I don't know.
I shall confound. I'm sorry, everyone.
Observe charging in.
As long as you don't wake him up,
Power
that's
of
fine.
heroes. I'll run. They yet cling to life.
It's okay. The next one's yours.
Behold
Okay.
this power. Purify. Give up already.
You're just
I
so
knew you
fast
could
to take
do
my
it.
fullest power.
Summon Fury. Hadean Ice Crag.
There's another way. I
Wait,
must
how much does this cost?
concentrate.
Extreme to all for 18. That's
Now is
actually
the
really
time.
efficient.
Now is the time to defend.
Just gonna do this.
Is everyone? I shall defend.
Alright, start of a new turn. I'll just hit him with my thing. It's kind of a waste, but
Time
it's
for some
fine.
close
Only
combat.
We'll
one
do this
left.
together.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Scour!
Okay. One shots them.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
I kind of feel it. Like I feel like we're getting real close to
There's
being
some
able to
enemies
like
left.
avoid
Right
having to
there.
fight these
All
things.
right, how's that?
Let's maintain the
I said I was just gonna like poke my head in here, and I should probably actually get out of this pretty soon. Okay.
The rest is yours.
Okay, I'll take care of this. Who should... About bloody time!
Show them our might!
Wow! You got all of them.
All souls of things.
That's a really good ability.
Facilio?
One more remains! I've done it! Moving to the front! Paladin!
Do I actually need to do this? Eh.
Through them!
And that's that! Victory's
It feels
out!
weird that like Hulkenberg is the character that uses Dracodios.
Too easy.
That'll do.
There's something that feels strange about it a little bit. Just a
I
tiny
admit,
bit.
it feels good to get stronger.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Then again, she is the person in your team who seems to be like sort of very flexible about other people's cultures because they all produce like their own food, and she's interested in that. So the way to Hulkenberg's like spiritual awakening of accepting other cultures is through her stomach, I guess, or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go sign out for now. This place does seem to be a lot easier so far, which thank God. Oh God. Okay. It seems like at least 2 of the bosses for the dragons are going to be fire damage focused. There's another one I'm not as sure about, but if there's 2 of them and they're both fire damage focused, then this becomes substantially less likely to just screw me over, so that's good at least. But yeah, hopefully that works out fine. She might try to eat the Megalodragon at some point. I'm surprised that she hasn't tried to like crack open one of those egg humans and make an omelet out of them. Wouldn't surprise me at all if that's something that she tried to do. But in any event, I'm going to call it for here today. I'm going to go do my taxes, which sucks, but whatever. Yeah, no, there's no caveat to that. It just sucks. In any event, though, hope you found this one enjoyable. I will see you guys all on Monday, and